Love, can you bring my drink? It should be by you. Well, I might have took it over there. Yeah, if I need some. Rise and shine. I see y'all. I see y'all starting to come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. I'm back. I'm feeling better. Somebody's already said finally. Yeah, I beat COVID, man. It took some weight off of me, but I'm back, and I'm in better than ever. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that. Let's go ahead and get those likes up, man. Hey, I'm here, man. Okay, I beat it. I missed y'all too. Listen, COVID ain't no joke, or whatever that is I had is no joke. Now, y'all know how I've been going live. I haven't been feeling energy, or I've been fatigued for the whole month that I've been going live with y'all every rise. And then I got really sick. You understand? But now I don't even feel that fatigue like that no more. Like I'm back. It's like I woke up day before yesterday, right? And I was like, wow, I feel energized. I feel good. You know what I mean? So I gave it another day. I did actually go live on Facebook yesterday, but I told them, you better subscribe to my YouTube because we got a good thing going over there. You know what I mean? So I told them, starting back today, I'm going to be over here. So if you are on here and you came over from YouTube yesterday, let me know, family. Let me know if you came over from, Facebook yesterday. Yesterday, I talked about mental intelligence versus emotional intelligence, okay? I talked about how in school, they grade us on our mental intelligence. They give us, what they call knowledge. They give us information and data, and it's up to us to retain that information so we can regurgitate it back, and they can tell us that we smart, okay? And that's what we think is intellect. The stuff they told us, remembering when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and remembering your periodic table of elements, and remembering your times tables, and remembering your history lessons and your science lessons and earth science lessons and all these things that you learn in school. We're going to call that knowledge, and then we're going to grade you based on what we told you. Okay, now what you find is that knowledge becomes outdated, and they train your kids differently than they train you. So when you go to help your child with their homework thinking that you can help them, you realize that you're dumb. Kidding, you're not dumb, but they've changed up how they taught, and so now you're feeling uncomfortable helping your own child, right? And what you realize is emotional intelligence or mental intelligence, while that is good that you can retain information, while it is good that you can collect data and research, that's great. It's the emotional intelligence, though, that's going to carry you far in life. It's your emotional intelligence that makes you give into instant gratification, which is keeping you from hitting your goals, regardless of how smart you're supposed to be. You understand? It's your emotional intelligence that has you judging others instead of doing for yourself. Have you expecting others to do for you instead of doing for yourself? It's your emotional intelligence that tells you, I'm not good enough. I don't feel like doing it today, so I'm not going to do it. If you understand how to work on your emotional intelligence, you know that how you feel, obeying how you feel or listening to how you feel isn't always wise. You understand? And so they don't test you on your emotional intelligence. In fact, they don't even teach you emotional intelligence. I say that they should have been teaching us emotional intelligence the whole time. This is something that we should have been taught to do as children. Our parents should already know what that is so they can teach it to us. But unfortunately, the government, the world system, the matrix, it has no intention of teaching you emotional intelligence, because this is how they make their money off of you. You understand? They're always constantly telling you what to buy. And that thing that you buy is supposed to make you feel good, be happier with yourself, feel successful, okay? Feel accomplished because you traded your money for something. But what you learn is that thing you trading your money for is only a conduit to your own happiness. If you notice, if you got a shirt that costs $100 and a shirt that costs 20, when you give $100 for that $100 shirt, you feel good. But you feel good because you spent $100. Yeah, you told yourself that I bought a polo, I bought a Louis Vuitton, I bought a name brand. But in reality, the thing that's really truly making you feel good is the fact that you are convinced that that shirt or that article of clothing or that thing that you buying is truly valued. You understand? Forgive my hand, y'all. I was cooking and burnt myself, man. It's jacked up and got a big blister on it, so I'm gonna try to keep it out of the camera. You know, it's always something. Are y'all with me so far? So listen, I don't know if you caught the clip that I posted from the live. I try to tell you guys that you are not rocks. You know, you like a diamond or an amethyst or a moldavite. All these things, the value is placed on them by people. Okay, that rock is just sitting there bothering no one. But a person is who appraises that rock and sells you on the value of it. Do you understand? And so if I was cooking burritos, like fajitas. Yeah, I was cooking fajitas, man. The grease pot. I done got a wok and trying to be, on my wok stuff. You know what I mean? So, and I'm sitting here messing with this wok, thinking I'm in there doing my thing, and that grease popped right up and let me know that, hey, you better calm yourself down, brother. Take your time. Let me read this really quickly. Chosen says that my emotional intelligence has hit a new level lately. I have come so far and challenged myself. I am completely unique. I know it. I am a 1%er. I love your message and the last video. Awesome, Chosen. That's dope. So again, I was telling you guys in that last video that Chosen's talking about is no one in this world can give you your value. No one. You understand? No one can give you your value. You are not a rock. Your value comes from within. Your greatness is when you refine it. And that's at the end of self-doubt. That's at the end of not feeling like doing it. That's at the end of wondering if you're even good enough. That's at the end of feeling tired and feeling like you can't run one more step or take one more step or dig any deeper. Greatness is way down here. It ain't at the surface. It's way down here. And you have to uncover your own greatness. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody, not your personal trainer. You have to do the workouts. You can take their guidance and their motivation, but if you don't do the work, you understand, you're not going to hit the results. You're not going to find your greatness. You understand? Your greatness is on the other side of you doing and working, and you have to have high emotional intelligence in order to be able to do that, family. You understand? Because if you have low emotional intelligence, you'll just give up. You'll quit. You won't have mental fortitude. So family, I want you guys to understand something. Number one, okay? This video today, I talked about this yesterday, so go to my Facebook and watch that live. I will clip that live and load it up to here, but I don't want to spend the day going through the live yesterday to try to get y'all caught up. I do think y'all are with me though. Y'all do understand what I mean by mental intelligence versus emotional intelligence. How it's that emotional intelligence is going to land you in jail because you acted out of anger. You became possessed in your anger and you had low emotional intelligence, so you weren't weighing the consequences to your actions. You only were moving in how you felt. You understand? And that's vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just you moving in your pain. And what happened is you threw your whole life away. You understand? Or somebody tried to convince you that you can get this fast money over here, and your emotional intelligence just said, you know what, yeah, that's wise, but you didn't think about all the consequences that comes from that fast life. You understand? Yeah, it may take you a little while longer to manifest the same money if you go about it in a different way, but at the same time, it's less consequences. You understand? It's like, remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. That the hare was so fast, he thought he could take breaks and meander and go off the course. And the little turtle, even though he was slow, he was consistent. He had emotional intelligence. I'm sticking to the plan. I'm not going to be distracted. My goal is the finish line. The rabbit, while it was fast, while it was talented, okay, seemingly more fit for the race than the turtle. You understand? The problem was, with all that talent, he took it for granted. You understand? And he taking breaks to eat a carrot over here, taking breaks to eat some lettuce over here. You understand? Taking breaks to take a nap under the tree over here. And he ends up losing the race, thinking that at any time I can catch up with this turtle. But here's my kicker. Ain't nobody in competition with you. So if you're slowing down because you feel like somebody else is, you only hurting yourself. Nobody's in competition with you. You are in this race alone. And that's what I try to tell you guys. You are absolutely alone. You are the only person who sees your dreams. You are the only person that hears your thoughts. You understand? No one has your experience, family. No one feels the temperature in the room like you do. No one sees exactly what you see. When you look out of your eyes, family, what you're looking at, no one in the entire world sees it how you sees it. No one thinks the thought that you think. No one knows you. No one even knows you, family. Even if you talk too much, people still wouldn't know you. If you were to actually sit and just talk and say everything that you're thinking, everything that you're feeling, do you know how much you would have to be talking? And for someone to actually be listening to every thought that goes through your head? So what you do let out is a small glimpse of what's actually in here. So yeah, while you may think people know you, they don't, family. You're all alone. You were born alone, you live alone, and you die alone. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, family? When you go to sleep, no one has access to your dreams but you. No one has access to your mind but you. So if you're looking for somebody else to validate you and tell you that you're good enough, you're wrong. You're going about it the wrong way. Only you can define that. Only you can define you. Only you can uncover your greatness. Nobody else can do it for you. So don't go through life looking for somebody to see your value. You have to uncover that yourself. Do you understand? And that's why I try to say you see outward. You don't see your potential. You see the world. You see the world. You don't see you. Have you noticed that? You don't get to see you. You are behind your eyes. You understand? Like your talent, your potential behind your eyes. If you could somehow turn them around and see down into your gut, you could see your potential, man. You could see it and you wouldn't have to worry about it. You wouldn't have self-doubt. But that's the trick of the game. You see what I'm saying? I was telling Lacey yesterday that the idea that God is all-knowing is proof that God is us, that we are God, because that's all we are doing is knowing. We are in the knowing. We're getting to know ourselves through every single moment of every single day. You're getting to know yourself. You don't know yourself already. You're knowing yourself. You are in constant knowing. In every situation that you're in, you are getting to know yourself through that experience. And that is what God would be. You understand? Every lifetime is you learning to love yourself in whatever lifetime and experience that is. Learning to love yourself in whatever avatar that you're in, whatever gifts that avatar possesses. However you look inside that avatar, you will need to find a way to love yourself regardless of what condition you were born in, regardless of who your parents were, regardless of what your situation's like. Find a way to love yourself or find a way to accept yourself. Even if you're in the worst situation where you can't see a way to love yourself, find a way to accept yourself. Do you understand? Constant knowing. They always talk about how God is all knowing, and I keep telling y'all, God cannot be God unless God lives life and experiences everything that we experience. And that's what God is doing. God is inside of every one of us, okay? And it manifests itself in all these different forms, and all of it is the creator getting to know itself through every single interaction. You understand? You're constant knowing. You are all knowing. That's all you are, is knowing. That's all you are, is knowing. Do you understand that? You are in constant knowing of self through every experience. Do you understand that? So let's deal with this emotional intelligence. Trust me, this is going to be a good one today, family. Improving your emotional intelligence is actually more about what you do less of, not what you do more of. So I want you guys to say, okay, there are some things that are enabling me or disabling me from my goals. And what I need to learn is what I need to do less of so I can hit my goals. This is not about what do I need to do more of? What am I not doing right? No, it's what are you doing wrong? What do you need to stop doing? Do you understand? Chosen said, will I ever be able to do a video on your channel with you? Man, hit me up, man. Hit me up on Instagram for real. Let's get acquainted. I'd love to do some content with you. I'd love to do content with all of y'all. I wish that YouTube had the little button where I could just click it and bring y'all on live like Facebook has. But I think I have to set it up through another thing or whatever. But we're going to get this right. It's crazy you're talking about this. This is Shanti Sitara. She says, it's crazy you're talking about this. Last year, I chose to spend the entire year in solitude to work on my emotions. And from that experience, I feel so clear about who I am and wise. Solitude, family. I keep telling y'all, yes, it's those moments in a long time that you get to know yourself. You have to accept that you are alone. Nobody else's opinion of you matters. The more you sit here and juggle what somebody has to say about you, that's only going to keep you from, thank you so much, daughter of Zion, stream y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Imagine somebody throwing you opinions and you sitting here trying to juggle their opinions. How you going to do what you're supposed to do? You sitting here trying to keep up with everybody think about you. What they have to say about you is irrelevant. They cannot see in here. They can't see in here. They don't see your dreams. They have no idea what you're capable of. So stop looking for people to approve you. I wish they would have taught us that early in life. That should have been the first lesson they gave us, man. Maya, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Kevin, thank you so much for your wisdom. You have helped me out tremendously, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate you, okay? Karma says, boom. And Enter Being of Peace says, bro, you are the one person. You are the first person on YouTube to wake me up to the lies. Man, I'm so honored to be a part of your awakening. I really am. Welcome to the real. That's the famous words of Morpheus. Welcome to the real. Welcome to you. That's what life should start off like. They should say, welcome to you. This is an avatar. This avatar is a conduit to tapping into your emotions, your energy in motion, because you are truly energy. Okay, without this avatar, you would feel it all at the same time. So what you need to understand as God in this avatar is how to regulate that energy. You understand? How you feel the world, only you feel that. How you see the world, only you see that. You are literally in a dream. Life is but a dream. It literally is. And if you realize that, you can really control the world. You find yourself arguing with somebody, trying to work some issues out with someone, and it's becoming worse and it's becoming harsh, and you're in your emotions now. Try and remember that life is but a dream. Take what you do seriously, but don't take life seriously. You can always work that situation out by changing how you treat that person. You understand? Like your controls to maneuvering and navigating this world is like, it's not A and X and R2 and L2. It's more like being kind, listening, answering with a soft voice, not wrath. Don't respond to people's criticisms and hurt when you feel that. Before we get into this message, family, and we ain't even got into it, okay? We ain't even scratched the surface, okay? Before we get into this message, I want you guys to remind yourself of what it's like to play a first-person video game. All you get to see is your hands in front of your face. Everybody right now, okay? If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, I want you to look at your hands in front of your face and know that you can't see your face. You only see my face, and I only see my face. But of course, again, I don't normally see it. It's because I'm on a camera that I see my face. You understand? But if you remind yourself, all I'm seeing is this. I'm a ghost. I'm not even here for it. I don't get to see me. I only get to see the people's face that I'm talking to. Yes, family, hit that like button. We gotta get the likes even with the people that's on here. I need to know y'all feeling this. All right. I cannot see my face. I can see your face. I can't see my face though. You understand, family? So in this person, you know how you holding the video game, you can just see the gun in front of your face. You know what I mean, family? And that's the same way you live in life now. So when you're in front of that person, remember that, hey, don't take it that seriously. How I respond is gonna be how they respond. Like how I respond is going to dictate, in most cases, how they are going to respond. So let me gain control of myself. Stop trying to control them and control yourself. You're reactive. You're reacting. You know the Oculus. I saw a video where the guy was playing on the Oculus, and the Joker got so into it. This man got punched on the boxing game and failed in real life, like he got knocked out. Funny as crap. And I was like, man, this Joker playing this game, and that's exactly what would have happened if this man got hit and fell on the ground. I wish I could find that video real quick and show it to you. I ended up finding it. Yeah, I found it. Look at this man. He playing the Oculus, right? Look at this. Look. He done fell on the damn floor. You he is reacting to the video. There ain't nobody hit him. Look how he fall back. Look at this. This man done fell all the way down because he's so convinced that what he's seeing. That's how we are in life, taking it too serious, man. You don't gotta fall. This ain't no, he took it off too. Like, man, he thought he got hit. I can leave this up all day because that's what life is like, y'all. Is that not what life is like? Look, listen to the volume on it, look. Look, man, I got to turn that off because it's the man's right here. They'd be that hit me with a copyright strike just for playing that little clip of that music behind it. They be tripping. But you see that, right? We have put the Oculus on and we have forgotten that we put the Oculus on. And so we're believing what is happening in front of us is really real. And our emotions get caught up in it. So here you are trying to talk to this person about what you need from them or what you disagree with them. And you're getting caught up in the emotions in the moment and you don't realize it's not even that serious. If you could find a way to just maintain your composure, your mental fortitude, your emotional intelligence, you would know that this ain't real. This man all the way on the ground right now because he thought he got a hook. Don't be this guy. We're all this guy. We all, look, life is going to present to you things that trick you into believing it's real. You see what I'm saying? But your goal is to always remember, man, life is not that serious. And my life is dictated by how I react to things. So let me get control of me. People are always gonna do what they gonna do. In the video game, like if you look at it like Grand Theft Auto, right? Somebody could be running that butt naked through the streets, okay? Penis out, shaking everything in front of you, right? And if you in the game and you're in the Oculus and you believe it's real, you're gonna go, oh, I'm offended, I'm hurt, I don't know what, right? But remember, in this lifetime, what you focus on expands and what you ignore goes away. So why not ignore it? You understand? The next time somebody doing something ridiculous in front of you, instead of giving them all your attention, remember that it's a video game just like Grand Theft Auto and just get excited about it and say, they got everything in this game. They thought of everything. They thought of everything. This person just walked up to me and called me out my name. They thought of everything on this game, but I ain't falling for it. I'm just gonna walk this way. Because I know that if I focus on you, it's going to expand. So let me just ignore the hate that you're putting out because I don't want that hate. I'm going to focus on what I want and I'm going to go that way. You see what I'm saying? Think of the game Grand Theft Auto, right? The destination that you're supposed to go to progress the game is normally blinking, an icon in the top, right? Or wherever it is on the screen, you can see where it is blinking. Now, it's a lot of other things you could be doing too. They got strippers. They got random citizens you can just walk up to and punch. You can get 5 stars and try to avoid the cops and fight off the army, end up in the hospital or in jail once you get caught. You understand? You can go and do all types of stuff, get your money up, go buy cars, go steal cars. Or you can get on with your life and get on with your game. And you notice that indicator that's flashing, come here, come and interact with this icon and you get to unlock the next stage of the game. You know that whenever you get in that car, all you have to do is drive in the direction and ignore all that other stuff around you. You got to focus on the indicator that's telling you, come here, come to this spot. And you got to ignore all those stores you see. You got to ignore all those people on the side. You got to ignore those hookers. You got to ignore every single thing. So that goes away. And what happens is you will manifest your destination to you. It's just like a video game. So start thinking about your goals in life. What if you ignored everybody around you because they don't matter and you just went to go accomplish your goals? Like I tell you, it's in due time. Yeah, you notice that when you die and come back. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Let's hit that like button, family. So how do we increase this emotional intelligence so we get distracted a lot less? You see, because when I'm stacking my money, there's this video with this dog, right? He's sitting there chilling, right? My homeboy Dwight, he sent me this video to watch, right? So as you can see, Dwight, right? He sends me this video to watch and look at it. It's this dog, he's eating a bone, but his foot is getting close to him, right? And he biting at his own foot. Look, stay away from my bone. Because see, this is us in life, right? Like you have this thing, this bone that you really want. It's something you want to do. You got these goals. But here it's you. It's not your enemies. Here you come to sabotage your goal. And look at this dog. You ain't getting my bone. Like y'all gotta be growling and biting at y'all bad habits. Just like this dog is biting at his dang foot. Do you understand? Somebody getting something out of this, okay? Your bad habit want to spend this money you done saved, your tax money you just got that you about to get back. You already spending it in your mind. And here's your bad habit. You know you're supposed to save this money, build your credit, pay some stuff off, but here your bad habits are. Louis Vuitton, Coach bag, belt, all that stuff. Here, look. Get away from me. God want that shit. Yo. So how do you increase your emotional intelligence so you can stop sabotaging you by snatching the bone out your hand, by snatching the bone out your mouth. Pause. Okay? Yo, that's funny, yo. You see that dog, man? Is that not us, yo? Bad habits creeping right up to snatch your birthright from you, your potential from you, rob you, Haru Rokuno, of your potential. You understand, family? Rob you, take it from you. Your bad habits, the stuff that the world taught you. Pause or pause. I like that. That's funny, man. Look at y'all with the wordplay already. So what are ways that we do? What are some things that we do, family, that hurt our emotional intelligence? Self-sabotage. Like that dog. He could see that leg coming up. Because if as silly as this dog looks, you do realize that you're your own competition and worst enemy, right? You do realize that, right? A lot of y'all like to project all y'all anger on y'all so-called real enemies, thinking that they the ones that's hurting you in life. It's your focus on your enemy that's hurting you in life. Them people don't matter. Them wanting you to fail, them sitting back secretly wishing that you can't go no further in life, wishing the worst upon you, wishing the damn sun just fall out the sky and land on your head like it ain't gonna affect them too. They don't matter. It's you. You. Self-sabotage. How do I stop self-sabotaging? Okay, yeah, I'm my biggest fear. I don't care what these other people gonna do. I'm gonna be the one to squander my money if I don't get my discipline in order. I'm not worried about my enemies, man. I'm gonna be the one to blow my birthright if I don't discipline myself, if I don't get ahead of this thing. Do you understand? So while it seemed funny when you see that dog chasing his tail or this dog growling at his own foot, man, all you gotta do is leave your foot down. Just enjoy your bone. You know good and well, like, why, you know that's your foot. Like, if you bite your foot, it's gonna hurt. You sitting here growling like you threatening your foot, like your foot got a mind of its own and you holding your foot right there. But that's you, that's us. We are the ones who wanted to do better in this moment, but failed to be accountable to the person that we wanted to be. Think about this, family. Okay, imagine I tell everybody, I'm a runner. I'm a marathon runner, okay? I run for fun, for every day I run. I can run 10 miles straight. And I'm building myself up, right? And all of a sudden, my friends come and say, you know, let's see how far you can really run. You know, I can cut a backflip. Number one bullshitter guy, sitting here lying saying I can cut a backflip, right? I can run. And then here it is. Everybody says, well, let's see you can really run this mile. Let's see if you can really run 10 miles. Here you are, sitting here on the mark, got your hand in the dirt, and you hoping that the universe back your lies up. You hoping that, I hope I can really, because they watching now. I done sit here and told all these people that I can run 10 miles without even breathing hard, without even breaking a sweat. Please, body. Okay, now I know I haven't been working out. I ain't been running at all. I've been lying because I've been trying to get validation from people. Bullshit of validation. Okay, so let me body, please don't fail me. Show up. How many of y'all know your body is not gonna show up for you? It's gonna leave you to dry. Because you haven't been accountable to who you've been lying that you are. Lying about being who you've been. You ain't been accountable. Actually, if you saying you running miles, you saying you're doing all this stuff, family, do you not understand that if you're not actually getting up and running, you're not gonna be able to run just because people actually ask you to prove it. In fact, the universe is gonna have you do even worse. Because here's what's gonna happen. You know you've been lying. You know you can't run 10 miles, right? So here's what's happening. Your heart beating real fast because you're nervous because you know you've been lying. Bullshit, a guy. You know you've been lying, so now your heart beating even faster. Your nervousness is sitting here, you burning energy through your lies. Your lies is burning your energy up. Because you're nervous already. You know damn well you can't go out here and prove what you've been telling everybody you can do. So you already beating hard. You already, pause on all that. You already beating hard. When I get off this live, my kids and everybody can come and say, I heard that. Your heart is already beating out of your chest, okay? So you already burning all your energy up through the lies. You ain't even started running yet. You understand? So now, go. Please, body, because I want to show these people up. I want these people to see I can do it. But you haven't been accountable to it. You haven't been building this person that you're saying that you are. You're going to be tired way before you normally would have been tired. You're not going to get them 10 miles. You're going to be on your hands, holding your knees, and you're going to be panting like, spitting, chest burning, feel like you got a cold now because you done burnt, and you probably do got a cold. You done ran and caught a damn cold. You ever do that? You ever, anybody out here? Have y'all ever went for a long run when you hadn't been running and you breathing through your mouth and your chest and lungs and everything, you done caught bronchitis out here just because you went on a run and you know you wasn't ready. You got to be accountable to the person that you want to be, that you say you are. Many times, that's what we do. We live in our lies. We live in this false validation. If you can tell somebody that you went Wolverine hunting last summer, like Napoleon Dynamite, he gets on the bus and they say, what'd you do last summer? Well, he wanted to be cool. He didn't do anything last summer. He didn't do anything at all. He didn't go no damn where. But he want people to think he did. So he said, I went Wolverine hunting with my uncle, duh. That man is telling a bold-faced lie. And I was Napoleon Dynamite. I grew up poor. Don't ask me what I did for the summer. I'm gonna lie. I went to Carowinds, Six Flags, Disneyland. I was in all the places. I had never been to a damn carnival until recently. My first time ever going to Carowinds was last year, yo. 4th of July. Myself, my queens, my children, and my homeboy Dwight and his family went to Carowinds together. Not Carowinds. Was that Carowinds? No, that wasn't Carowinds. That was Six Flags, wasn't it? Yeah, Six Flags. Now, that was my first time ever going anywhere and getting on a ride, y'all. I'd never even been on a ride before. But if you ask all my high school friends, they'll tell you Kevin lived at the carnival. I went to the local fair. Anybody that's from my city, they know they had the local fair come, and you can go to the local fair. But I didn't get on any rides there. I might walk around and eat some candy apples or a turkey leg, or just kind of like throw some softballs at the bowling pins, and I didn't get on any rides. I didn't have a childhood, so I was scared to get on rides. Now I didn't have to do that, But my first time ever getting on a roller coaster was last year. That's neither here nor there. I'm just saying I was lying to people, telling them I was doing stuff for the summer because I didn't want to be lame. You know what I mean? One time somebody asked me, it's like, Kevin, have you ever tried that new beer, the one you put in the refrigerator and freeze it, and then you eat it like ice? I was like, yeah, I tried. It was like, dude, they don't even exist. You just out here lying. I'm gonna tell y'all the biggest lie I ever told, trying to get validation. Lying and saying I wasn't no virgin. Wanted to fit in with my friends. I was in middle school. They asked me, was I a virgin? I'm like, no, I ain't no virgin. I get all the cooch. They said, what it feel like? I had saw a video. So I said, gooey? They was like, gooey? I lost all them people respect. Who you was messing with? A jellyfish? What you mean gooey, man? I told them people it felt gooey, y'all. Trying to get validation from them people. Yeah, lies will make you lame. I was lame, right? You ain't been accountable to that person. You not that person. And you about to prove to everybody you not that person. As soon as they ask you to prove it. You lying telling me I can cut a backflip. I can do a backflip. And you ain't never got the right shoes on when it's time. Them people know you can't do no backflip. You always coming up with reasons that you can't do it. That's what I call you, a fake backflip jumper. You like to go around and tell people that you know how to do stuff that you can't do. And then when they ask you to prove it, you never got the right pants on or shoes, or it's a Tuesday, or the grass wet. It's always some bullshit guy. It's always number one bullshit guy. And they'll play you too. They'll act like they about to do the backflip. They'll be like this. You sitting here looking too, you ready. Oh, look at it. Oh, they really gonna do it. They sitting here like, they look behind them, make sure that the ground gonna be there when they land, right? They always look back. People who can really cut back flips, they just go do it. But the person who can't do it, that mother gonna stand there like this. Look back, make sure the ground is safe, and then he gonna go, nah, man, I ain't got the right shoes. So you fake backflip jumper, man. I can't stand you. Yo, because they know the universe ain't gonna do them no favors. It ain't gonna do them no favors, and you deserve it. You deserve it, because you've been sitting here lying, building false expectations about yourself, trying to get validation from people, and can't nobody validate you. Nobody can. They can't see the real you. You know you're not really doing that, so why are you finding any type of confidence in what they think of you? You're a liar, sir, ma'am. Why do you feel good that they bought your bullshit? You really still can't do it. How long are we gonna do that? Buy stuff so we can act like we got money. But you ain't got no money. You spend all your money on the thing to act like you had the money. You really don't have no money. But as long as they believe it, what, you feel better? Like, these people aren't real. They're just a figment of your imagination. You're in a dream trying to convince people that you got bread. It's crazy because they don't matter. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to y'all? Don't get mad at me because I done called y'all out. Now y'all want to send super chats. Send them super chats. All right. Self-sabotage. Not being accountable to the person that you're claiming to be, or the person that you want to be. The person that you want to be, you have to be responsible for that person. You have to be accountable to that person. You say you want to get in shape. You say you want to do better. You say you want to be a writer. You say you want to, someone says quit smoking. Well, you got to be accountable to that. Someone says I'm already irritable. Well, you're going to have to be accountable to the person that you want to be. And that means you're going to have to be irritable. That's part of the suffering. That's part of the fight to get to the person that you want to be. So be grateful for it. Because say, hey, I'm irritable because guess what? I'm not smoking. So it's okay that I'm irritable. Let me pour myself into something productive. When in doubt, perform. Do something productive in the now. That's emotional intelligence. Don't sit there and listen to how irritable you are, because you're gonna go be smoking. Now you maybe not even want to smoke my blunt, because I don't want to throw you off your path. Let me know on here. You said you were smoking cigarettes, but let me know on here, you that said that, if me smoking my medicine here If that would hurt you, let me know, because I won't do it just for you. I would love to see you actually kick this habit. Because I'm gonna be firing up in a minute, and that's when it get good. Let me know if y'all see that person. Let me know if me smoking would affect them or not right now. Because if you just got off and it might affect you. Joseph said, I stopped smoking last month. I'm so happy for you. And listen, be accountable to that person. You understand? Be accountable to that person, y'all. Somebody told me today, they said, there's somebody who offended me and I want to get revenge so bad, man. Great, Joseph. Thank you. Says, I forgive you, says it won't. Great. Someone says, I want to get revenge so badly against somebody who hurt me, who did me wrong. I just want to see them hurt. Well, listen, man. You have to be accountable to this person that you want to be. Don't you sit there and harbor on the past. You realize you cannot change the past. See, that's a big kicker too when dealing with emotional intelligence. You know, thinking on the past, sitting there just harboring about it. All the mistakes you ever made. That ain't getting you to your future. So when in doubt, do. Take the UBT off and do. Do you understand? Be productive in the moment, in the now. Instead of harboring on, sitting there thinking about, dang, I really wish I had not done that thing, or I really wish I had never dealt with that person. I really wish I never hung out. I should have saw that they was a horrible. I knew it from the beginning. Dang, boy, man, you know what that person did to me? Man, you're not getting closer to your goals. So let it go. Let it go and do something productive for you. The sooner that you let that person out of your mind's eye and you start being productive to the future that you want to see, the better. The better off you will be. You're going to be hurt. You're going to want revenge. But hey, the universe don't punish you for wanting revenge. Thank you for the $50, Paul. Thank you so much. The name's so nice you say it twice. The world is not going to hold you accountable to wanting revenge. It only punishes you or rewards you for what you do. Do you understand? You understand that, right? You can think about walking up and smacking their head till it spin around 10 times. As long as you never do it, the universe will not give you karma for that. You understand? So don't be reactive to that. You understand, family? So that first thing I was saying, do less of, is self-sabotage. That is your bad habits creeping up to rob you of your savings, rob you of your potential, rob you of your plans. You understand? Next, stop blaming others. Stop blaming others. Stop it. It ain't getting you nowhere. I don't even have to elaborate on that. Stop trapping yourself in stressful situations. Do you understand? Criticizing others. Stop that. I wrote some notes here. I want to read this to you because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss this part. Criticizing others comes from unrealistic expectations. So I wanted to tell you guys, how do you stop criticizing others? The people that's around you that you love. Yes, you fantasize about them being successful. Like they may not be showing you their best self right now. So to make yourself feel relief, you think about them being great one day. You say to yourself that, oh, there's more in them. And so you start to expect them to act like the greatness that you see in them. And that's what you're criticizing. You're upset because you see Haru Kuno. You see a person with a lot of potential that doesn't seem to be realizing it. But the person that you see potential in, that they're not realizing it, they see potential in you that you're not realizing. Because none of us have maximized our fullest potential. Unless anybody on here can say, I'm there already, I'm perfect, I've done all I can do, I've done all I'm gonna do, then I guess you have. But for most of us, We have not truly unlocked our truest potential. We're still doing that now. We're in the process of doing that now. So us taking time to criticize others is really ridiculous, right? So listen, how do you do that? Accept them for who they are instead of judging them based on your expectations of them. Wow. Don't craft stories in your head about what others should be doing. Do you understand? Because what happens is you're going to judge them based on what you think they should be doing. And that's even though it brings you relief. Don't do that. People are going to be themselves. You can't control anybody. You understand? I have this here. This is a great note. It says, we need to accept that life is inherently uncertain. Face that fact outright, and work with the world you have today. You need to understand that life is inherently uncertain. You do not know what tomorrow holds, family. Did you know that? Thinking is not always problem solving. So you thinking about the mistakes that you made, you thinking about the things that people did to you, you thinking about, all the times you fell short, that ain't fixing the problem. You're just sitting there thinking in your head. You're doing nothing in reality, and your reality manifests in due time, not while you're sitting there thinking about all the things you wish you would have done better. All that's going to do is breed your uncertainty in yourself. That's all it's going to do. Accept that the world is inherently uncertain. You do not know what tomorrow holds. You don't. Did you know that? Did you know that regardless of how much you plan, you are not actually equipped? It only makes you feel prepared. So regardless of how much you plan, it doesn't mean that that's going to happen that way. In fact, the more you plan, the more you expect things to happen as you plan, that's the more you will lose yourself in your emotional intelligence, because things are not going how you expected. It'll make you want to quit. Lovely says, I quit smoking. Yes, I'm irritable, but I have my gum. Awesome. Stick with it, man. I would love to see you say, I'm a year free, 2 years free, 3 years free. Be accountable to that person every single day. Trust me, and you will see that person that you're trying to uncover. They're there. That person that doesn't have that habit is down deep in there. And they're going to fight you, man. You are going to fight you tooth and nail like that dog's foot coming up to try to pull you right back into the person you used to be. Don't allow it. Now, this is for all my Virgos out there, because if you're a Virgo, you can be very critical. I'm a Virgo, I know. I can be very critical. I have very high expectations and standards for others. And the crazy thing is, they just as high as the standards on myself. And I know how much time I've put in to manifesting the person that I am. And I'm sitting here with the same standards on other people. Now, how unfair is that? Because when they don't perform to my standard, I'm critical. And as a Virgo, I'm just very critical, family. I can't even help it. I love people. I want to help them. I'm not trying to hurt them. But when you're being critical of people and always telling them what your expectations are for them, and they're constantly not living up to your expectations, you get in the way of them seeing themselves. They begin to see themselves through your eyes and feel like they can't live up to who you think they are or who they even can be. And you don't want to do that to people, so stop. Because regardless of how well you mean, that's what happens. It's just true, especially when you write. So how do you do that? You love them. How do you stop being critical of people that you love? How do you stop this? How do you stop it, family? Be present for the person that they are. Get out of the future. Be present for who they are. Validate their current struggles instead of daydreaming about their future successes. Validate their current struggles instead of daydreaming about their future successes, because that's what you're angry about. You see this person is doing great things and right now they may not be doing such great things. They may be instilling self-doubt. They may not believe in themselves, and that frustrates the hell out of you because you believe in them. And you mad because you like, why you don't see that you're great? And it will tick you off. Because it's like, why you sitting here living in this drama, pretending like that you don't think you can make it. Like, you don't need to do that. Just it's all in due time. So the wasted time on self-doubt ain't gonna get you there. So I know you feel like you might not be able to do it, or you might not be capable, but you know that's useless energy to even sit there and be doing that. Just do it. Like if I'm sitting here staring at the weights on a bench and I'm telling myself, I wonder if I could get that. I mean, it looks like a lot of weight and I don't feel very strong. Like you're wasting time, sir. I need the bench. Will you get down there and do your sets or move on? People waiting on you. You understand? Set boundaries on their behavior instead of waiting for perfection. Set boundaries. Don't allow them to walk over you. Don't allow them to mistreat you. Okay? But don't be waiting for that person to be perfect either. You understand? Set boundaries. And we must all do that. Once you learn your value, you should have boundaries on how you allow people to treat you. But don't be judging people because they're not accomplishing what you think they should accomplish. Somebody got mad at me 2 years ago and was like, where's that book you say you writing? Wait, you mad at me because I ain't finished my book? Yo, what's going on with your life? Who are you? Meet them where they are instead of where you want them to be, right? Here's another thing. Like I said, worrying about the past. Harboring on the past will not change your past. You cannot change the past. When in doubt, take action in the now and do something positive, right? Please understand, the people around you are not going to do what you expect them to do. Tomorrow is not going to be how you expect it to be. So wake up expecting it to be uncertain. Look, that's amazing, because that means that regardless of how bad today was, tomorrow got nothing to do with it unless you make it have something to do with it. Now, if you're in the habit of waking up and reminding yourself of all your problems and then reprojecting those problems on that day, then yeah, you're gonna struggle with this big time. What you need to be doing first thing when you wake up is being grateful. First of all, being grateful you have life and another opportunity to leave your greatness here, to manifest your greatness, to produce. Do you understand? Don't wake up and say, that's right, I'm broke. I don't live where I'd like to live. I don't got the car I want. I don't got the woman I want. I don't got the man I want. And then say, yeah, that's right. Let me just be sad again today because all that. No, I get to go manifest the woman I want, the man I want, the money that I want, the car that I want to drive. Today is an opportunity for me to do that, to manifest those things by working on me, by working on my greatness, by refining myself, by practicing my craft, making me better, uncovering my greatness, because ain't nobody gonna do that for you. Nobody. Like I told you guys yesterday, I can't make it happen for you. I can't pray that your greatness unlocking it does. I can't meditate your greatness unlocking. I can't do any of that. No one can do that for you. The only person that can tap into your greatness is you. Somebody say that. The only person that can tap into my greatness is me. The only person that can uncover my greatness is me. Nobody can work out for me. Like, nobody can go on a diet for you. Nobody can work out for you. When you work out, you feel that burn. You're the only one burning. You're the only one that feels that burn that you feel. Do you understand? Here's one of the things that we need to understand too. We can easily look at each other and deem when each other are not athletic or not capable in a certain area when it comes to athleticism. And we don't have a problem saying that. We'll even say that about ourselves. I'm not very athletic. I don't have many physical abilities, right? But when it comes to the mental fortitude of a person, the mental capacity of a person, we want to walk on eggshells and not say when we can tell somebody just don't have it. They just weak-minded. And sometimes I wish we could live in a world where we can look at somebody and say, you're weak-minded. You have no mental fortitude. You have no mental fortitude. That's why you quit all the time. You're just not very smart. You just don't have it. You have to do more work to get there. You got to spend more time. You got to work on yourself. Why I always quit every time I start something? Because you lack mental fortitude. That's why. You listening to that voice in your head instead of doing something. You lack mental fortitude. Do you know everybody feel like quitting sometimes? You live in this drama like you're the only one struggling. And to believe that drama and act on that drama is literally the thing that's keeping you from who you're supposed to be. Stop being so dramatic. Some of y'all, you can literally hear the drama music in your head. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Welcome in, Amos James. Just dropping in for the first time. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nobody, man, can work out for you. Nobody can train for you. Nobody can take that class for you. Nobody can learn for you. Nobody can help. Nobody can do that, man. We always talk about admission of self is how you unlock the universe. When you admit exactly who you are and what you want, regardless of what people say, when you admit this, okay? This is when you're going to truly have the world open up to you. So I want you guys to type in your goals. What is one thing that you've been trying to do that you have been in the way of? It could be saving money. It could be fixing your credit. It could be writing a book. It could be working out. What's the thing that you wish you could accomplish that you have been in the way of? Don't blame nobody else. Don't say somebody's stopping you from doing it. When you walk outside, it ain't nobody out there jumping in front of you, keeping you from your dreams. Nobody's doing that. Kush the God said getting in shape. Okay. Joseph said, I got to work out in the morning. Absolutely. Making music. Okay. Forgiveness. Yes. Stop getting in your way of that. Know that forgiveness is for you. Every time you sit and harbor on the anger that you have for another person, it's only you who feels that pain. It's only you who feels that anger. The person that you're thinking about likely is not even thinking about you. It'd be amazing if when you thought about the person that hurt you, that person would feel guilt in the moment that you think about it. But it just don't happen like that. That person is often somewhere in glee doing that same crap they did to you to somebody else. You understand, family? So forgiveness is for you. Let them set them free, man, so you can go on with your life. Move on with your life. Start my YouTube page. Yes, Joseph. Hitting the studio more. Right. Running both a business, running both a business success, I think, dancing, handcrafted jewelry. There we go. Get out of your way. Do those things. Somebody says start a YouTube page. Start the YouTube page. Record a video or make your video, edit your video, whatever you're going to do, and make your YouTube page and post it, Joseph. Start it. Ain't nobody stopping you. You understand? Stop searching for my triad. As well as writing. Losing about 50 pounds, and I have begun. Awesome. And if you notice this, Teresa, what you have to do is work on your discipline. Don't worry about what you look like in the mirror. See, a lot of times you might look in the mirror and you realize that, hey, I'm not hitting the goal as fast as I'd like to. I'm not changing as fast as I like to, and that breeds discouragement. You understand? Instead, say, I'm going to work on my discipline. I am changing my life, my lifestyle. So this diet is something I'm doing for life. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be committed to doing this every single day. Forget what I look like in the mirror. Like, that'll take care of itself if I fix my discipline. You're looking to refine you. make you a better person, because the person that you see in the mirror is a result of the person that you have been. You understand? So when you be accountable to the new person that you want to be, the person in the mirror has no other choice but to change. Do you understand that? Clearing my debts and building my credit. Absolutely top shooter. And listen, what you need to be doing is make saving every dollar give you as much dopamine as when you used to spend your dollars. Because that's what got you in that position. It was fun to spend because you were buying something that you felt like you wanted. But like I was saying yesterday, that stuff don't give you the same dopamine hits after you buy it. Many times you done bought all these clothes only to look in your closet and say, I got nothing to wear. Because all that stuff that you bought, regardless of how expensive it is, it don't even give you the same dopamine increase. And you find out that what you did in that moment was just cater to your own instant gratification. That article of clothing didn't actually make you happy. It was a conduit to your own happiness. Nobody can make you happy. Only you can. Your happiness is in you. Do y'all understand that? So stop lying to the universe. Stop saying I want something, but then not doing the work to get there. Here's a kicker. Here's another kicker. We are very religious, just based on our demographic, just geographically. We're exposed to a lot of religion. And even if we're not religious, we have a lot of religious residue. So somewhere in our minds, we be thinking because we're a good person, meaning we're nice to people, that the universe, like this entity somewhere, is supposed to reward you for being nice to people. And every time somebody asks me for something, I give it to them. But when I need stuff, nobody show up for me. I give people the shirt off my back, but the universe don't ever really reward me. Where did you get that idea? That's a religious idea, that there's rewards for being a good person. You get rewarded for being a doer, not being nice. I'm not saying go be mean. Continue to be nice. Continue to be who you are if you are a nice person. What I'm saying is don't expect the universe to rain you down blessings out of heaven because you are a good person. Well, I don't steal from nobody and I don't cheat nobody. So, I mean, life should open up. No, when you work on yourself, that's when you will find your skills. Some of y'all sit around and say, I don't have any talents. That's because you haven't looked on the inside. You haven't worked on you. You're gonna find your talents whenever you start working on you. First of all, what do you love doing? What brings you inner joy? You understand? What brings you inner joy? You're right. When you make your happiness your responsibility, you take control and stop relying on others for it. That's right. I said in a video yesterday, somebody admit that you love yourself. Amos James says, where do I start? Let's do this. Self-admittance. Do you love yourself, Amos? Do you love yourself? Because think about the people around you that you love, right? Think about them. You love them, but they don't support your dreams like you'd like for them to. So you got to support your dreams because you say you love you. Now, if you truly love you, why don't you support your dreams? You say these other people, if they loved you, they would tell people about your business. They would tell people about what you're doing. They would maybe donate to it or ask you how can they help, right? They would help you to make your dreams come true if they love you, right? Well, don't you love you? So if you truly love you, do you love you enough to make you happy? Do you love you enough to give you the world? Think about what a man will tell a woman, I'll give you the world. I love you so much, man. I just want to make you happy. But do you love you enough to make you happy? Like seriously. Amos says, yes, that's a good start. He said, yes, mostly. That's a good start. If you love you enough to get up off of that bed or that couch and start working on yourself, one of the first things I say do, family, is start a workout regimen. If you don't already work out, start a workout regimen. Even if you might say, well, my goal is to get in shape, irrelevant. Let me tell you something that's crazy. When you get up and get your body to moving, okay, it's like it unlocks your brain and your thoughts become clear. All of a sudden, business ideas drop in your mind, like right when you're in mid-run. All of a sudden, it's just like, man, you start thinking about things and getting ideas, and then start acting on those ideas, knowing that idea only came to you. That was your reward for getting up and being productive. Do you understand? For getting up and tapping in, getting along with yourself. Amos says, I have done a lot and I can do a lot, but I feel like my energy is scattered so much. Okay. What you focus on expands, Amos James. So focus on a thing at a time. You understand? Focus on that thing. Get that task done. That's it. Don't worry about all the other stuff. You understand? That's what helps me, because I'll be trying to do all these things at one time and get so frustrated I don't get a lot of it done. So now it's just like, let me do this thing right here. Don't worry about the outcome. Just increase your dopamine by doing. Get up and say, this is what I'm going to do. And that's what I call a productive day, is if I did something to make my dreams come true. Not if my dreams came true. Not if something good happened to me that day. Because again, all that stuff is perspective. See, you're living in the microcosm when you say, well, nothing good happened today, so today wasn't that good. But yeah, 5 years from now, today could be the best day of your life, even if today is the worst day of your life. So I look at my life and say, did I do something to get myself further in life? Did I do something to get myself further on my goal? Did I do something? Because if you think about this, when you guys are working for people, right? Whether you feel like it or not, you got to get up and go in there and do the work for them. Now, you might be do a little gossiping. You might be in your mind not wanting to do it. But when they come around at your desk or look over your shoulder to see if you're doing it, you're going to be doing it. So you are doing something to help them further their dream. Make sure you're producing for you too, family. Okay? And some of us are further along than the others. Some of us don't even have our goal yet. Some of us don't even have our dreams yet. So this is why I say start by refining your body. Okay? Have a diet. A diet means controlling what you put into your solar system, what you allow into your orbit. That means you're going to govern the people that's around you, the music you listen to, the TV shows you watch, what you eat, all that stuff. You're going to say, I'm going to censor everything around me. I'm only going to allow people around me who treat me like I like being treated, who treat me like I know I deserve to be treated. So people who are treating me beneath my own standard, I'm going to remove myself to them, because it's not that they're so bad. It's more so that I'm not as good on my own emotional intellect to not harbor on what that person did to me. You see, when that other person don't show up for me in my life like I wanted them to, my problem is I'm a thinker. So I'm going to go somewhere and sit there and harbor on how that person did me and be thinking like, I would never do that to them. Like, but they did it to me, but I would never do that. Like all that, dude, that's not doing anything for you. It's not. So if you know that, say, when that happens, you harbor, say, I'm just going to not hang around that person because they're going to say something I don't like, and I'm going to sit around and just think on it. You know what I mean? Say, I love my weed, but I feel guilty smoking it. I don't know why. That's something you have to search yourself for and say, why do I feel guilty? Like, could it be that I grew up believing it was a drug, or that I grew up believing that it was wrong, or because I had that feeling? You know, like I find that most people believe that whatever the government says is actually right. So if the government says weed is illegal, you stand on the side that it's a drug. So people around where I'm from in the South, they call it dope or they call it drugs. But if you go to California, people don't look at it the same way. They don't have that view because it's been legal much longer. So you'll walk inside the dispensaries and you'll see all kind of ridiculous looking people, regular looking people in there. And here you are and they're feeling nervous, like I'm in here buying. Like when I was in California, when I was in Vegas, I'm in the dispensaries feeling like I'm doing something wrong. They walking up to me like, what you looking for? How you looking to feel? And I'm like, do I need to whisper? Like, I'm looking at different weed buds and stuff sitting there and people looking at me, looking at the weed. Like, one thing about me, I don't like strip clubs. Just don't like it, never have. And I think the reason is, it's not that I don't like beautiful women. It's more that I don't want to be up in a place looking at some woman and somebody looking at me, looking at some woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes be in the club like, oh, booties in their face, like, oh, like from the side, you look stupid. Like, look. I don't want people watching me be entertained. You see what I'm saying? Like, that I feel like that's supposed to be in a long time. I don't want you to see me. I don't know. Even when I'm a personal trainer, like if a girl's doing workouts with me, she bent over some kind of way, I'm looking somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? In those moments, it's like she ain't bending over for me. She doing a workout. So for me, just naturally, I look somewhere else. You understand? It's just, and again, I feel uncomfortable if I were to look, because I feel like somebody looking at me, looking at them. Like, I feel like that's crazy. So it's the same way. When I'm in the dispensary and I'm like, oh, look at that weed. It's got the little, you know how you look at how different the weed look, you know? Looking at the hairs and all that stuff. And you look over somebody burning a hole inside of you while you enjoying what, man, I don't like that. So I felt very uncomfortable in there. But after a while, I started seeing everybody else shopping and everybody in here smoke. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I felt more at home. I was like, felt like I knew people, even though you don't know them. It's almost, when you a smoker, I don't know why. When you meet a fellow smoker, it's just like an icebreaker. And it don't mean they're no good person. They just smoke too. But you know, you would be like, oh, okay. So you toke? Okay, dope. Heat it up. Matter of fact, Lacey. Where my lighter? I'm about to warm it up. Don't start using my term either, y'all. Don't start saying you warm it up now. Just keep lighting it. You light yours. You just keep lighting yours up. I warm mine up. Thank you. You can stay close by if you. Oh, hang on. What am I talking about? You know. What? Some people be trying to look it up. About smoking. Yeah, some people be, you don't smoke, right? Oh.
What?
Okay, you do. Okay, I don't know. Some people be trying to convince me they don't smoke. Let me warm this up off the camera, family.
That is hilarious.
And a lot of times, family, you feel guilty. That's your higher self making you feel guilty. It's just saying there's a new standard for you. So it could be that you're going to smoke less or whatever. If you smoking, do you sit around and not do anything when you smoking or and things like that? That could be reasons why you feel guilty. You feel me? Like I started feeling guilty about the foods that I put in my body. And that was what promoted my change. Is I started feeling this guilt from the inside. It was like something was calling me to be better. Does that make sense? I love you guys too. So listen, family. The key is you can go through school. You can learn all of their data, you understand? But how far you go in life is based on your emotional intelligence. Do you understand that? Does this make sense to you? Someone says, I'm dealing with a narcissist. Chapter trying to sabotage me. I want to be rid of them. I wasn't able to see your message. It got retracted. I don't know if you did that or what. I wanted to be able to see the rest of that, but um, know that no one's trying to be a narcissist, and a lot of times you think someone is a narcissist, you're likely falsely diagnosing them. So what you need to understand is that people are being who they are in their trauma or whatever. They haven't looked up the term narcissist and said, I'm going to go out and be this way. So a lot of times they are aloof that they are a narcissist. So if the moment you deem them a narcissist, you might start judging them through that diagnosis you placed on them, and you'll see them as a villain, a person who's intentionally being the way they are. And this is why I say learn to accept people for who they are, where they are, validate their struggle instead of daydreaming about their successes, imagining them to be a person who's perfect, or the person who you would expect them to be. Because a lot of times that's why we get upset with people. And what you got to understand is the more that you put your projections or your expectations on someone, sometimes they will begin to let you down on purpose. They know you're expecting something from them, and they'll begin to just not do it on purpose, because it's like you're making them feel like you're trying to control them. You see? Someone says herb shows you who you are. Everything is showing you who you are. And that's why I say we're always in constant knowing. We're always in constant knowing. I can't get it out. Embrace every experience, knowing that gives you another indication of who you are. And don't be so egotistical about it. Don't judge yourself based on how you experience something, but more so learn yourself. Say, okay, let me accept myself for who I am and what I did. And now that I see who I am, I get a better look of how to go back to the drawing board, because I got to see myself. A lot of times, family, just like you expect certain behaviors and certain standards out of other people, this is actually what you do to yourself too. So a lot of times you'll tell yourself that if something was to ever happen, this is how I will respond, or I will never do that thing. You know how they say never say never? Well, because whenever you have that energy on you, you're not able to respond with your logical mind. You're responding from your emotion. And if you haven't been accountable to your emotional intelligence, you may respond irrationally. Irrationally means not like you normally would respond. It's because you're angry or upset or hurt. You see what I'm saying? That normally you wouldn't walk up to nobody's car and key it, but if he or she cheats on you, you want to do that now. And you want to hurt them, and you don't care about the consequences, or at least you're so lost in the moment you're not considering them. And now what happens is you find that your future self has to pay that karmic debt for what you're doing in the now. The thing you're doing in the now, even though you're hurt, it's digging a hole for yourself. It doesn't matter. And that's what you got to understand, that karma means this is you. And the saddest part about karma is, you know how they say life is a bee? I want to tell you right now, when karma comes to pay, it's often, well, I'm going to say collect. When karma comes to collect, it is often with interest. Do you understand? It may not be parallel to what you did. You understand? Like if somebody walk up to you and punch you in the face, are you just going to get him an equal punch in the face, or are you going to get him a beat down? Exactly. And that's their karma. It means this is you. You brought this on you. And you're gonna try to put your fist all the way through them. All they did was they smacked you, but you came out. When they smacked you, you went ham. You did a whole lot more to smack them back. That's karma. That's karma for you. And wouldn't you say you're justified in that? You wouldn't say, well, I should have just gave him one smack back with the left hand like they did me with the left hand. No, I'm right-handed. Hey, I'm hitting you with my good hand. You in good hands now. All state. I'm gonna change your all state of mind. You in good hands, okay? You come up and hit me if you want to. Ooh. All state. You in good hands. Yeah. All around, all who saw it is gonna state how bad you got your ass whooped. all stated that you was in good. You got some good hands on you. Oh, you get hit with the good hands. It don't matter. You're not even gonna take your moment to turn on your Dragon Ball Z scalpel just to see how much power they hit you with, so you can get it back equal. That's not what you about to do. You about to hit them with everything you got. Even if they smack you and it didn't hurt, you gonna be like, you gonna say it's the what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I know the word I'm looking for. It's the principle. No, nobody smacked me. I didn't say it had to hurt or not. I could have just left it then. My whole face could be numb. I'm still responding as if it hurt. And I'm hitting you with everything. Everything. Do you understand? I'm tapping out. I'm gonna max out. We're gonna find out how hard I can smack today. You understand? So when you guys, do something, somebody say it's over 9,000. Yeah. Your scalp is gonna break. I'm gonna break your scalp. That shit gonna Did Kevin hair change colors? Super Saiyan 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be raising sand. Roshi. That's a bar. You understand? If you think you got it, then just approach me. I'm a nice guy, but that fist is gonna be raising sand. Roshi. Oh, that's a bar. Oh my God, I'm too nice with this. If you think you can, then just approach me. I'm a nice guy, but that fist gonna be raising sand. Roshi. That's crazy. That is a whole bar. It don't take that. It's going in my next song. It's copywritten. Y'all see the day and time that I said that, so. Somebody said, that's fire? Oh, that was fire. That fist gonna be raising sand. Roshi. But that's karma for you, right? It means this is you. Roll around in your bed, poot in your bed, all that. Get up and look at your bed. That's you. You make your bed, you lie in it. Like that's what it means. I know when you was rolling around, you didn't think you were making a mess to that degree. And when you turned around and looked at your bed, you was like, damn, I don't want to make that up. I don't want to have to do all that. Think about it, you get mad and you walk around and you punch your walls and you knock stuff over. You ever notice, like, when you do that, if you do that, when you look at that mess, it takes a whole lot longer to fix it than it did to destroy it, right? It takes a whole lot longer to repair your reputation after you've ruined it, after you've done something to somebody or behaved a certain way in front of somebody. It was real quick when it happened. Think about the people that offended you. Think about the people that you saw not live up to your standards, and you got to call them a bad person or judge them somehow, like, or whatever, like we all do. It happened pretty quickly, but hear us tell it, they're a bad person. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to understand that. It ain't gonna be inexact. It's not gonna be inexact. It's gonna be with interest. And that's why you have to think about that. Like, stop coming for yourself. Stop self-sabotaging, because that money can be spent in an instant. but it don't come back as quickly. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. And so it's like, you'll sit there and you'll say, dang, I did it again, right? I went out, spent that money. Why did I spend that money? And you know, why did I do that? Because I needed validation. Or I wanted to experience something, some fun, because like life is short and who knows, we're not even promised tomorrow, right? So I had a chance to, you know, go experience something, and it cost this amount. I did it. Can't say I enjoyed the experience, but either way, I wish I had the money back, and I spent 5-10 bands on that vacation or that thing or doing that experience, right? And it's not like you did it because you're trying to keep up with people in that sense. It's more like you wanted to enjoy. You needed a break from life, so to speak. But again, emotional intelligence is, you know that your happiness is your own. So why is it that you think going to that certain place or buying that thing would even make you happy? Why did you think that would even provide an escape? Because think about this, constantly on the media, on Facebook, you can just say the word iPhone, and the next time you're on Facebook, you're gonna see a commercial for iPhone, trying to sell you an iPhone. Like, you're constantly being advertised to, constantly. And so when you start thinking about what would make you happy, the first thing that our highness is gonna do, because what we do is we download from the matrix. You understand? Really, when Neo broke free from the matrix, the first thing he started back doing was still downloading, right? So what would make you happy? Start thinking about something you saw on, that you didn't have, that you don't have. So you say, I'm gonna buy that, right? I'm gonna say the word garden, okay? Because they got these little gardens that you can put inside of your kitchen. And like, it's beautiful how it's set up, because it actually looks like a piece of furniture, but you can grow different plants in it, and it's already set up for all of that. And then of course you can just go straight to your garden that's in your kitchen, like a refrigerator, a natural fridge in your home, and then you can pluck your tomatoes off of it, and your peppers off of it, and all those, you know, things that you use on a normal basis that you normally would go to the store for. And then you can learn that money grows on trees, like literally, like it does grow on trees, because you can eat that stuff that you pay for. So instead of going to pay for it, you could grow it. And let me stop talking before they kill me. Have you saw these things? You can download. That's not illegal to download. It's more like on what you upload. See, that's what school is. It's just download. They just want you to listen to what they're telling you. Sit here. What I'm going to give you is a straight fact. It's never going to be changed. And if you try to argue with it, we're going to say you disrupt us, and we're going to send you to the office. Okay, they're going to turn you off. Yeah, you're a problem, right? Because we are the school. It ain't even spelled right. We are the school. You always got to question when it's not spelled correctly, right? What's that C in there for? What's that H in there for? Like, it's weird, right? So we got all the knowledge. So we're going to teach you. You're going to download what we're saying. And all you're going to tell us back is what we told you, no more, no less. You understand? School is not a place where you can offer an opinion. You know, now it would be amazing if it were. Now, imagine that. This is what we have collected as knowledge or data. This is how far we have came in our intellectual knowledge and human knowledge, right? You are full well to offer to this, to debate this, okay? To introduce new perspectives. That's full well fine. So we're going to offer you different concepts and philosophies. We're going to offer you, you know, different teachings, different measurements, different mathematics, different, you know, sciences. But if you see it and you see a way that we can do this better, because this is school, a place of learning, we're not going to keep anybody from learning. In fact, we are all here to learn. Like, we're all here to learn. That's like, wow. Do you get, like, we're in constant knowing, like, wow, like, we're all here to learn, like, and nobody's separate from that. Not man, not beast. You understand? Every being on this planet is here to learn. Every single day it learns. It learns how to hunt. It learns how to survive. Absolutely. None of us come out here knowing anything. So what we're taught in school is that there's really people out here with knowledge. Like, I'm talking about irrefutable knowledge, like truth. Without human interaction, without you being here to observe the world, what is truth? That's why I keep telling y'all, who is God without a people? Who is God without things to express itself off of or experience itself off of? Who could it be? What is there to know if there's only you? If you just alone in a room, it's just you. It's just darkness. It's just you. What is thought? What is words? What is expression of anything? So then if you're going to be all knowing, how in the world can you know? You'd have to experience it. So, hey, what is cold if there's not hot? What is good or God if there's not evil or devil? Like, add a D, add a O. It's duality. You can't create another thing. The moment that sweetness exists, so is nasty, so is bitter. The reason that's a fact is because everything is not going to yield that same experience. Does it? Is everything sweet? Is it? What you say? What you think? Is everything sweet? Is everything sweet? Some stuff is bitter. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
No, everything ain't sweet, right? I mean, is ramen noodles sweet? I mean, no, is chicken sweet? Like, is it sweet? No. I mean, ice cream is sweet. Right? Grapes, like, people say strawberries ain't that sweet. Depending on which one you get. You can get lucky sometimes. Most of the time, strawberry tastes like watermelon. I love watermelon too, but sweet. Everything ain't sweet, and so the moment something is sweet, right? Now there's nasty, that's bitter, right? The moment there is good, I mean, is everything gonna be good? You don't understand. You can't have one without the other. So it's just, this is why you always see the rebus, or you see the yin and yang, or you see God and Satan, or hero villain. Yo, who's a hero? Y'all, the moment you say you want to be a hero, you saying you want villains to exist. Your ass don't want a perfect world. You want to be a hero. That's what God want to be. He can't be a hero if there ain't no people out here messing with y'all after y'all. If the world was perfect, like, you wouldn't need this dude like that. I'm talking about the, literary versions of what we call God. Like, if the world was perfect, you didn't need nobody to rescue you. Like, you just gonna be cool? I mean, you'll be cool with God, but you wouldn't even know what need meant. If, like, for real, think about it. What is need? What do you mean? Well, you don't need nothing. And you couldn't love him because you don't know what hate is. Everything is... It wouldn't even be an emotion to define, because there would be no different experiences. You understand? So you're going to have to experience pain. I mean, you're just going to have to and be willing to, because if you're God and you want to claim being all-knowing, you're going to have to be accountable to that, and you're going to have to live in a life, get you an avatar, because you're the creator, create you a world to experience yourself off of. You understand? And then you're gonna be every one of those people, and you're gonna forget. You gotta forget. It ain't no fun. It's no fun. It only makes sense. It's 51st dates. You finding a way to get to love yourself, get to know yourself in every single experience, because that's all there is God. God is the pixels, the small little pixels that make up the screen. The screen, right? The small little lines that make up the drawing. All that, every bit of that is God. So in order to get to know that, in order to get to truly experience yourself, you would have to take yourself apart. You'd have to, just like when you're in your dreams, right? You don't remember that you're not that's not your life. Like, you be there for that. You be knowing the people that's in your dreams, even if you don't know them in real life. They've somehow read the script and know all the lines, and they're very convincing because you believe them. And who are them people? Like, let's be real. Like, who are them people? Who are they? Like, when you touch the walls, you can't walk through them. But what the walls really made of, right? And you can feel pain. It's crazy when you're in a dream, right? But it's all made up of dream, right? It's just all you. It's all in your mind. And the thing about it is, you're really there in the drama, enjoying it. Like, when you walk into a movie theater, you're able to suspend your consciousness so you can enjoy the movie, right? So you can actually, like, be scared with the people. Because if you in there thinking about, these just actors, right? Why would you jump? Why would you get scared? Like, in the bathroom scene when they close the medicine cabinet, why would you be sitting here on the edge of your seat like, it's obviously gonna be a monster behind you, because why would you be there for the show if you don't suspend your consciousness? You're gonna believe that aliens exist, you're gonna believe in superheroes, and you're there for it. Like, you're there watching, like, Iron Man die, right? And you're crying. You'll be like, I love Avengers. You in there, damn well Thanos, we are not about to be affected when this man snaps his finger. It's a movie. But when you're in it, you like, man, somebody grab this man's hand, yo. And why the Hulk couldn't beat this dude? Like, Hulk is supposed to beat that dude. Hulk is a prop now. They have made Hulk a prop officially. It's unreal. But you suspend your consciousness and you're there to enjoy it, right? Well, that's what you do with life. That's what you do with life. That's what you do in your dreams. So it's like, if you actually knew everything that was about to happen, or, could you really say that you were truly experiencing it? Like, if you already tasted it before, what's the point of going to get that exquisite taste? Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, if that's, you're gonna see how, because it's your taste buds. Think about this. Whatever you, let's just take that idea of taste, right? Or sound or see or whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? When it enters your body, like, it's being brought into your body, right? Sound has to vibrate down into you. Light has to vibrate down into your brain through your eyes, and then give it, I think it's even actually upside down on our brain, and then we see it straight up. It's crazy how we see the world, like, if that's even true. This is what I'm saying. We gotta question everything. We do know, though, that we're taking it in. Pause. Right? Now, that's the kicker, is that because we each have our own avatar, right? We receive it differently, because your favorite sound might not be mine. Your favorite taste might not be mine, right? We all taste the world differently. So, like, when you're eating something and I eat it, like, what if, like, bananas or oranges or whatever, to me, they don't taste like at all like that to you? I would never know. We just go sit here and go along with it, because for you, orange is consistent. So you're gonna say that tastes like orange, and it's probably very trippy, like in this matrix, right? Because I feel like we're in a video game, like, kind of. That's what life is. Life is but a dream. It's a game. We just here. It ain't that serious, man. I'm you and you me, like, real talk. Just like in your dreams, like. We are the same. We are just in different walks of life. and through how we interact, good or bad experiences, what we're learning is ourselves, not that person. You're learning that you were hurt when that person did something to you. You weren't them when they did it. Like most of the time, even somebody cheating on you was not trying to hurt you. Like all that lying and shit they was doing, they was trying not to hurt you. They was just trying to get what they wanted to. I mean, I swear to God, but we be saying like we think the pain means they meant to do it. You know what I mean? You're hurt by what they did, so you got to know that it hurt you. You got to know you cared about that person, or you felt disrespected. You got to experience it. Now you can when you hear about it, it triggers you now. Like you know what I mean? It hurts, right? And the kicker is, you knew people cheated before, but you didn't vibe with it to that degree because it never happened to you. Now when you move forward in relationships, you can see why it's hard. You can see why people, it's why it's difficult, because I know somebody gonna pause me for that. I know my family, we just around a whole bunch of pauses, but you get traumatized just like everybody else. Like we all been through it. And you gotta fight to stay alive, to keep you, to still be masculine or feminine. And it's crazy, right? Because it's hard not to judge another person by what somebody else, to judge another person by what someone else done to you. You're in constant judgment. You know what I mean? That's what it's so crazy, because while you're only experiencing you're in constant judgment. Think about this. God creates a people. God judges that people, but God's view of that people was only based on how God thinks, man. So God is judging himself. I don't like what you're doing, so I'm going to say you're wrong for doing it. Like that's what's happening. That's all we do. That's all we know to do. So what we have to understand is this: how I experience the world is one thing. I am not going to hold people hostage for teaching me that lesson, because I'm here to learn. We all here to learn. We all here to learn. We're in constant knowing, right? And so I have to appreciate learning more about me, even if it was painful, because I got to learn that I was strong. I got to learn how to see the world differently. I have to find a way to manifest a greater version of myself through what I just learned. And that is why my enemy is my stepping stool. You understand that now? It's like, it doesn't mean that I'm going to one day stand on my enemy and walk on him or her. It doesn't mean that. It means that because of what I learned from you, because of what I learned from this experience, for what I learned from myself, right? I'm going to take that into life. Like I look back at life and be like, I'm thankful that I grew up in religion. Like, it's crazy because I would have never said that before, but it's like, it taught me a lot. It taught me who I was. You see what I'm saying? Like, through that experience, it enabled me to be able to help people, to, you know what I'm saying? To be able to, maybe it sparked the spiritual side of me that was already high anyway, right? And I vibed high my whole life. I've always wanted to be a better person. I always wanted to change the world. I don't know. Call me a weirdo, but a lot of people was wanting to do other things, and whatever that means. Be famous in this way, be a famous athlete. Like, before I ever knew about church and stuff, because like I didn't even go to church till I was older, like 13. Of course I was definitely prayed over as a child, because they didn't go to church, but they acted like they was Christians. During the day, they had cousins, they act like normal people, but at night, they put that anointing oil on your head and scare the crap out of you by praying over you, telling you that if you die, you gonna be with Jesus or whatever. But it's scary at first. I'm gonna be honest with you. But like, the more you start living it, I guess it starts becoming comforting. You know what I mean? But in those moments in life, it's like, it gives you this this sense of hope, this sense of protection, this sense of whatever. But that part of it I got. So I full well did believe in it. So I connected my spirituality through the belief in that, but I didn't know anything about the Bible and reading it and stuff like that, But I'm sorry, I'm sorry I'm getting off topic. I'm just hoping y'all just vibing with me, but when I got about 13 or 14, I lived on my own, right across the road from this church, and I started going there faithfully. And it was cause more like the pastor there was more like a father figure to me. He was a great guy. I learned a lot from him, but in terms just like how he treated his family, like he was faithful, he was loyal, he meant what he said, he had integrity to me, you know what I mean? So he was like a father to me. So I just learned a lot from him. But in that regard, I just that's when I began to really read and get into it, and really began to preach and stuff like that. But I look back at it now, where I used to be angry at that time, thinking that, man, it just closed my mind up. There was so much more to know and learn, and I'm only reading this one thing and believing it. It's so many years, and I have a mind that just yearns for knowledge, so I felt held back, you know what I mean? I felt like, what if I didn't live a life in religion? What if I actually was born to some woke family or something like that, you know what I mean? But then I got to a place to where I looked back on all of that and was like, nah, honestly, I chose this life. You see what I'm saying? It's more like, in order to truly be all knowing, you have to live every single possibility. And you're gonna, just like I said, when you dream, if you could choose your dream, you eventually wouldn't do fun stuff. You would want to see what it's like to live your life as a samurai. That ain't gonna be fun. I mean, you probably gonna get killed. I mean, you probably ain't gonna be very good. A lot of y'all don't be out here really training and stuff. Y'all don't be taking nothing serious, y'all. Some people would be good samurai because they gonna dedicate their life to. It's gonna be everything to them. But most of us, we be tripping sometimes. I'm kidding, man. All of you would have made great samurai. I don't want y'all coming for me. Okay? But it don't matter if you're good or not, right? That can't be a fun life to have somebody trying to hit you with a sword. I mean, that's one of my worst fears. I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel like somebody coming towards you with a sword. I just don't know what to do with that. I feel like I honestly don't know what to do with that. I feel like I know more what to do with a gun. I don't know. What would you do if somebody come towards you with a sword? I know I'm gone. I'm a goner. I'm going to turn around and take off running. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off running fast as I can. I don't know what to do with that. I have no idea what to do with that. What would y'all do? You know how the dude is, the guy, he does they're taking the gun from people. You know what I'm talking about? He's very popular. Somebody knows his name, give him some love. But he always this is how you disown a man if he's got a gun to you. And then you take it from him, right? And he always takes it from him, right? Pause. But anyway, we need somebody out here to show you what to do with a superhero. Do with a sword, so I can feel more comfortable. What to do with if you're unarmed and somebody come towards you with a sword, like a sword. I don't want to be no samurai, but I'm sure that, hey, if I know life is but a dream, I mean, yeah. Because at the end of it all, I'm still gonna be me. And you really think about it. Really think about it. At the end of the day, you still stuck with you regardless. So you better learn to love yourself. Think about it. When you having your worst dream, and that dream, no matter what happens, when you wake up from it, you either be relieved or mad based on that dream. You understand? But you're back. I mean, you be like, whoo, it was a dream. You be like, dang, you always still you. You see, that's how you are as God. Every time you die or pass over in this world, you just be God again. You see what I'm saying? And when you come back and you go back to sleep, and then that's why Buddha's eyes always closed. Okay, that's why these statues, these gods, they always like this. Because in spirit, you're sleeping. That's why you're up on this side doing stuff. Then when you go to sleep on this side, that's when you like as soon as you go to sleep on this side, boom, you go to the other realm. You see what I'm saying? Like you God again. Think about this, yo. And this is crazy. Now, some of y'all may have reached this point. So I know a lot of times when I say this, I realize that I'm being, I'm not covering everyone because there's always somebody who says they can do something like this. So I'm not speaking for everyone, but I'm gonna say it like this, okay? You ever notice when you're in your dreams, you can't control your dreams all the time, right? Now somebody's gonna say, I can control my dreams all the time. All I do is lucid dream, and that might be true. And I can't take that from you, none of that, but I can't do that, okay? So when I'm dreaming, I typically don't know that I'm dreaming. I'm there in it just like everybody else, so I think. I mean, I'm saying for me personally, okay? Let me just say it like that. Typically, I don't know I'm dreaming, so I'm there like I'm here now. It feels real. But then sometimes when I know I'm dreaming, I can control it, right? That's how this life is. When you bring in your mental focus, right? When you work on your emotional intellect, you are able to understand that you're in the game. It's not that serious. So regardless of what somebody's saying to you, doing to you, have done to you in the past, you wouldn't get lost in it like that dude with the Oculus, right? You wouldn't get lost in it. You would actually be like, man, this ain't even that serious. This is more about what I learned from this. And I still want my dreams and endeavors to come true. So I'm actually not even gonna focus on this drama. Because that's not gonna get me where I wanna be. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what happens, because again, it's like the more serious the movie is, or the more serious the thing is, it jolts us and it pulls us into the drama. So say somebody you really love cheats on you, hurts you. That would make you lose it and get into the movie and feel like, I gotta respond. I gotta let the game control me. But truthfully, I'm God. I'm lucid dream. If I can really keep my mind, my mental fortitude to keep myself remembering that I'm dreaming, remembering that I got control. If I know I'm dreaming, I could fly. I literally can. It took me a while to be able to do it. I'd be able to jump and then I would stay in the air for a while, slowly come down, and then now I can just take off, y'all. I can go full speed when I lucid dream, right? And when I realize that, I stop doing whatever I'm doing in the dream. It don't matter what it seemed like, what in the dream I'm doing. I could be a millionaire. I could be doing whatever in that dream. The moment I realize I'm lucid dreaming, I just say, bump everybody, and I just go and take off flying. I swear it doesn't matter. I'm no longer in the drama. So what if you could do this in real life, regardless of what somebody could be jumping in front of you saying, yummy jumping jacks, yummy jumping jacks, yummy jumping jacks, right? You could just be like, I don't want to get us no attention. Like they could, and what's gonna happen is the universe gonna test you. Somebody close to you that loves you gonna start talking junk about you. They gonna say something behind your back, and you gonna feel like they been my friend for all these years. I'm about to respond. I'm about to go do something. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get distracted. I'm about to leave. I'm about to say fuck my dreams, and then go and focus on them or to get them the energy. Some of y'all gonna do that. Some of y'all. When y'all say, hey, I want to be accountable to being this person, I want to be stoic. I want to be that. When as soon as you say you want this, right? That's when somebody's gonna say you changing, bro. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna realize that people are holding you to their expectations of staying where you are. So the moment you begin to rise, right, they're gonna see that, and then they're gonna criticize that version of themselves because they don't believe they can rise to that. So that's what happens. That's when they start saying you changing. It means that you're not doing what they want you to do. And yo, that's the kicker to knowing that you're doing what you're called to do, what you're supposed to do. That you're not doing what people want you to do. Like you should never be doing what people want you to do. That you shouldn't even put that much thought into it. It should be about what you want to do. Like this is what you, how do I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing in life? What do you want to do? Do you know that you're God? Do you know that ain't nobody out here stopping you from doing what you want to do? Like, do what you want to do, bruh. Like, yo, are you scared? Like, are you scared to do what you want to do? Like, we were raised that way. Like, we were raised to be scared to do what we want to do because somebody gonna judge you, and you're supposed to believe that what they got to say matter, right? You're supposed to, right? You're supposed to care, right? You're supposed to like want your mama and daddy to be happy with the choices you make, even though you're grown. Like you're supposed to. See, I raise my children to like, man, do what you want to do. The moment you can do that, that's when I'll tell you that you an adult. The moment you live your life, my son, my daughters, my daughters, I got two sons, one daughter, okay? I'm saying it the other way around. My children, right? Don't you worry about what I think. Man, you do not allow me to be a leash on you, man. Like, please do not. I'm gonna love you regardless. Like, man, you better do what you wanna do. I mean, yo, you ain't about to let me down. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm gonna have your back. But I'm tapping into my greatness. I encourage you to do the same. Yes. Yeah. I encourage you to do the same. Man, don't raise your children to be scared of what you think. Raise them to respect you. Man, you better tell them that, hey, you unlock yourself. You unlock your dreams. What people think of you don't matter. I promise you, when you come out of that mindset and just do what you want to do, man, just do it. I mean, what you want to do? What do you want to do? Somebody said, I want to be a rapper. Like, be a rapper then. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I mean, do it. That's what you said you want to do. Well, am I going to be famous? Why? What did you say you wanted to do? You said you want to be a rapper. Then do it. That other stuff is stupid. Don't worry about that. Like, the longer you sitting there talking about, well, what's going to happen when I do it? Or is somebody that's important going to hear it? Or will people like it and buy it? And what if I don't? Like, all that stuff is just, you're not rapping because you're sitting here doing all that stuff. It's like, it's in due time. You just got to do it. It's just, you just got to do it, man. I promise you, because I'm telling you, like, it's in the doing. It's in the doing that's when you're gonna see the greatness. And I promise you. There's not a single person who can disagree. And ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Like, nobody is. Are they? Is there anybody that's gonna do it for you? Anybody gonna draw your pictures for you? Is anybody gonna draw your photos for you and paint your picture? You the artist. Is anybody gonna write your poems? You the poet. And I was so into what I was saying earlier, into the wave. I forgot to put some in the air. I always pay homage. I always give all the greats their due. So I don't inhale these. I'm grateful also. Full of greatness. Full of greatness. I dare you to admit that you are full of greatness. It's in there. full of greatness. You just got to uncover it. You have to really dig in, man. You can't be lazy. Like I'm telling you, you can't be lazy. Indeed, Key Marco. Hey, what's the date? Yeah, 2/22. I mean, yeah, 2/22. Yeah, that's true. That's the day. That's a powerful, some powerful code. Maybe that's why the energy's so high. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory on me, okay? My first job, my first job. I was 16. I was at McDonald's. They had me back there on them fries, burning my hands every day. A little grease popping up, like slipping around them floors, tearing my growing muscles, slipping around them floors. Hated that job. And it wasn't because of the job. It was because of my manager. Like, my manager was Ronald McDonald himself. He was a clown, okay? You understand what I'm telling you? I didn't hate the job. I didn't mind the job. I actually liked working the window, stuff like that. But I literally worked for Ronald McDonald himself. Okay, I promise you. He was a total clown. Like, you know, like, you ever have, like, we all got family members, okay? Now, they're not clowns, but we all got family members who do this, let's just say, because I'm going to tell you what makes him a clown. We got family members, some of them, and they feel like if you walk into their house or the room, and they the oldest, they gonna hit you with the, you can't speak, but they realize, but they ain't even spoke, but they think you spoke. Like, to me, even if you come into my home, I'll say hi. Like, if my queens let you in and you come in, I'm gonna say, hey, what's up? Like, I'm probably gonna speak to you before you speak to me. I'm not gonna think like, you can't like sit there quietly and be like, oh, you can't speak. I can't stand that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you go see family members and they say you only there to eat because it's Thanksgiving. Of course, I'm only here to, do you ever come to see me once? Have you ever came to see me once? Like, how are you gonna sit here? This is the same distance between me and you. They ain't never gonna come to you. Let you leave the state. Some of them civilized people. They ain't never gonna come to you. Let you leave the state. Some of them civilized people. If you ever left the state, that's you know what tough love is. When you go back home, you will see them. If not, you will never see them again. Because they are never coming, yo. They never get on no damn plane. They ain't driving. How you doing? They won't even do that. I mean, they won't even do that. I mean, when you go home, that's when they go, hey, you back? Roscoe's home. Here's the kicker. Now, here's the kicker, too. They can know you coming, right? Right? They can know you coming. Let you come on your own time. They can know you're coming, right? Right? And they still ain't gonna be in one place so you can just see everybody. They know you coming, right? Oh, you gotta come to their house, baby. See how they living. Every one of them. Or if you leave town and you didn't do that, something wrong with you, right? You done changed up. I don't even know what I said. Jamie, what I said? You gotta come to them. Oh, okay, that's what I said. Yeah, you have to visit them, right? They're not coming to see you. I mean, you can see the love when you come home. They do show you some love. They give you some big hugs and stuff, but I don't know why they be thinking you got some money just because you live out of town. You still got the same struggles. They don't know because they never came out there. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got nowhere to put them people up. You know, you got enough room for you out there. They gonna have to get a room. But that's the problem right there. They're not about to do all of that. They just not. You just ain't gonna see them folk. Anyway, back to my point. You walk into a room, right? That's true, Jay. They gotta put it on because they know they ain't came to see you. They just don't want you to. Hey. But back to my point, right? It's Thanksgiving, so now you come to the city, and so you're gonna get to see them all in one place because it's Thanksgiving. But here's what the person who cooking gonna do. The person who house you at, they gonna hit you with you only come around to eat. Did you not want me to come to this damn thing? That's why I don't really be dealing with y'all. That's why I don't deal with y'all. Because I ain't have to drive all the way out here. I did not have to do it. Yes, I came out here because we were, like, why you got to do that? I want to see family. We eating here. If we did it at such and such house, we would all been over there. Because the food, that's where the food, like, why you, man, come on, man. You don't come see nobody either. You be all in the drama. You be caught up because it's the people closest to you. That be the ones every time. Because you expect them to act right. You do. You didn't know that was gonna happen because you grew up pride in your family. My family will never be like you. Was 7 years old talking about my family ain't never gonna be like that. Grandma's still here. Grandma is still here. Yeah. You think everything the same. Yeah, everything gonna be good. Yeah, your family tighter than everybody's family. Yeah, it's true. Whoa! Then you realize life happens to your family like it do everybody else. Grandma ain't here no more, and it's a wrap. It's all over. Y'all talk about it. You talk about it. We need to do something. Get a cabin. Yeah, right. That's what y'all talk about at Thanksgiving. It's like how much more y'all gonna get up. But in the back of your head, they ain't never came to see you. You know if they do something, it's gonna be back here. They gonna hit you up. We having a cookout. They know you live. They know you're not coming for no cookout. And then when you don't come, they say, oh, that's a pause. When you actually don't make the trip, they say you switched up. I'm supposed to hop on 2 planes. For them rusty burgers, well, no. I love y'all. I love y'all now. But y'all ain't even come to my funeral. What you mean? You ain't even dead yet. Yeah, but see, I know though. See? Been there, done that. Y'all know I'm not. Yo, you're not going to that cookout. Yeah, and they know it, but they're going to say you changed. But anyway, my original point was having Ronald McDonald as my supervisor. Okay, so I'm going to get back to that. So that family member that when you come into the room, right? Because the people who do this normally do the other stuff. That's why I did all of that. But so back to this point. You can't speak to nobody? Yo, my bad. Hey, aunt, such and such. I was gonna speak to you. I just was speaking to everybody because everybody, I just was looking to see what the food was done because it's 3:00. Y'all said be out here, it would be done. Coming and then they won't just leave well enough alone. Yeah, don't come into my house and speak to nobody. That's y'all problem now. You rude. You act like you wasn't raised right. Come in here and don't speak to somebody. I don't understand that. We done did all this slaving over a hot stove, and you gonna come in here and just act like you don't see me sitting here. I'm invisible. Am I invisible, Auntie such and such? Don't think because you grown. Yeah, I'm grown. Yes, I don't think. I know. You don't understand. You don't understand. Things have changed. I don't live in this town no more. I don't feel the same respect. Like I don't feel that same wall. It used to be an invisible wall. But see, I done moved away, came back, realized how much taller I am than you. You getting older. You are not as strong as you think you are. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I've been waiting to say it. Ain't nobody gotta speak to you first, auntie. And push your wig back. Everybody can tell. And you got toilet paper on your shoe. And you got the nerve to be worried about if somebody's speaking to you. Look down at you ain't even examine yourself. We all got them. Listen, this man was like that at work. Ronald McDonald, my boss. You come into work, he said, you can't speak to nobody in front of customers and everything. I'm going to clock in. I'm actually like right there. I'm trying to hit this because I already know what's going. Paul, I already know what's about to happen. You know how we get to work sometimes because when you're young, you gotta let them take you to work. They not about to have the same sense of urgency you would. They gonna drive you to work and talk trash to you the whole time. You already outside leaning on their car. Then they come out and fuss at you for leaning on the car. I was out here for 30 minutes. I'm tired. You said wait outside. I'm trying to finish Bold and the Beautiful. Oh my God. Man, I'm late for work. You ungrateful is your problem. You're gonna take my check anyway. As soon as I get paid, you gonna act like it's a bill. You never needed my help before. You gonna take half my check every month. You do it all that. You don't need all that money. Take your own check. Tell you gotta help with the bill. What the fuck? Yo! And then go complain about taking me to work. Let me just pay you for gas, man, and you can happily drive me. Crazy. All that for your parents to come up with some shit, right? Yo. You could Google that, Karma. But you come in there, he's talking about you can't speak to me. Just stuff like that, man. Just Ronald McDonald, man. And the kicker was, he thought because he had a black girlfriend that he could talk to me like he was black. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. I hate when someone tries to talk to me like I'm supposed to talk a certain way. So they trying to talk black to me. You know what I mean? Or try to tell me I'm talking white or something like that. Like, I can't stand that. Like, I don't believe in race, so don't bring it to me, right? So he would talk to me. Lacey, can I have something to drink? I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, it's cool. You can laugh. Hey, we here for it. Always trying to talk to you like, what's up, brother man? And like, man, will you stop? Man, we're at work. Like, be professional. I'm a professional person. I don't know. Like, I just like, you're not about to talk to me like that. We're at work. And the thing about it is, he felt like he could talk to you any kind of way because he had the title, job title. And like, we're men. Like, we're men. Of course, I was 16 at the time, but I've been on my own since I was 13. So I had survived on my own. So I was grown. You wasn't about to talk to me any kind of way. Not pay my own bills. I felt like as men you should respect that, but men kept trying to look at my youth and talk at me all kind of funny. I got in a bad altercation at my church one time. I was on the usher board, Okay. And I guess people had not been showing up to the usher meetings. Now I had been at all of them, so it wouldn't even really anything to do with me. But he had asked for the I don't know why I'm stuttering like a but he had asked for there was 2 H words. He had asked. That's what it was. I wasn't stuttering because of nothing crazy. Y'all be trying to think I'm over here punking out of nothing. I'm gonna tell you this story. So anyway, he did announce that he wanted to have an usher meeting right after church. That's perfectly fine. My pastor had a really lit message. I wanted to tell him how much it inspired me. So naturally, it's a line kind of to get to him. So I sit in the front anyway, in the very front. So he sits on the other side. So he goes and sits down. I get up. I sit like here on this row across at the front. He sits on this row across at the front, same row. So anyway, it wasn't far to get to him. It was probably like 2 people was in front of me, and I just wanted to tell him that his lecture meant a lot to me. But anyway, I'm in conversation with Pastor, telling him, how much I appreciated his message. And from the back of the church now, okay, the dude that's over the usher board, gonna say from the church, Kevin. I said, hold on, Pastor. I look to the back, huh? I'm gonna talk about something. And boy said, like that, like that's what he did to me, yo, from the back of the church. I looked back there, I was like, oh, Pastor, excuse me, man, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back. I'm probably 19, 20 at the time. But I have a title at the church. I'm a preacher too. I'm a minister. I'm a youth minister, and I've been there too for a couple years now. Like, I don't know why you're talking to me like that. So anyway, I get to the back and he said, listen, nobody's showing up on time for the usher board, because he's already getting into his little rant when I'm walking up. So all y'all haven't been showing up on time for the usher meetings. I don't know why y'all not coming to the usher meetings. It's like y'all treating it like it's not important, or whatever. So I just need to know, is your heart in it? Is there anybody here who have a problem? Is there anybody here who don't want to do this anymore? I'm not doing this anymore. I got a problem. Yeah, that's right. I don't like how you talk to me. You understand? I don't know who you think you're talking to, bro. I said, I don't like your bark. And if you don't like that, bite me. That's what I told her in the church. I didn't cuss and stuff, so. But hey, listen, y'all. I'm reducing my voice because I'm in the house and I'm talking in a lighter tone too. So if you hear me angry, you will know I'm that lion. I'm cut from a cloth. Okay, so I keep that reserve. I don't need to do that. I don't need to let that voice out, but I can go there. So I was livid. So you know how when you get angry, your voice naturally just starts to deepen anyway. Like, it just dropped down some octaves, and if you yelling, it's kind of sound like I'm about to bite your head off. You understand? And that's right. Yeah. That's right, Jay. From the back of the church, everybody heard that. And his wife was right there too. She was on the usher board too. She was like, oh. She know he needed to hear it. Women can't really talk like that in the church. They can't really, really argue like that. They have to hush, they have to do what the man say. You understand? So she wanted somebody. She was living through me. You understand? Y'all ever saw Step Brothers? Yo, that's probably all I need to say. Nah, that nothing like that, but like, but nah, like she lived through me. In that moment, she was like, you Kevin, brother Kevin, I left the church just like that. I told her what I had to say, and I was big too. So listen, I was about 220. I was bodybuilding. I was in amazing shape. That man was about to come down there because he was a little older. And then I don't know why you coming at me like this. Talking about some, I don't know, dude, you understand, I've been on my own for a long, man, the people closest to me, man, they didn't take care of me. So I was angry. So who are you? Dude, I'm a grown man, bruh. It was to the point where I don't see people as elders or someone I have to inherently respect because they've lived longer than me. I learned already that people, man, they don't really mature with their age every year. It's really based on, are you gonna be accountable? Because it's a lot of grown old people who don't deserve nobody's respect. And so the idea that you gotta respect them because they live longer, I feel like it's like if you've reached that age, man, and you're still behaving in this way, that's the least I should respect you. I should respect somebody more for being 20 and exhibiting that behavior, some of the behaviors these dudes and women be doing. You old, like, yo, like, why I gotta respect you? Cause you old, you know I'm older than you. I don't give boy, you know how much I don't care that you older than me? Like, lions don't care. Who cares? Like, don't challenge me, bruh, or you gonna get the worst. I don't care that you older than me. Like, man, listen. I respect. That's what I do. I don't care nothing about that. Like, I don't, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that's what they teach here on this plane. I get that's what they teach on this planet. I get that. I do understand that that's something that y'all live by as humans, but I am not a human. I have never believed that. Listen, man. One time my pop told me my pop, number one, I was angry at him at the time. I'm not angry at him anymore, but he just hadn't been there for me in my life how I would like for him to be, right? He lived his life, and I respect that now. I get it. We all make mistakes. That's me in that lifetime. I failed in certain areas. In this lifetime, I failed in certain areas, so I'm not angry anymore. But anyway, I was bitter at the time, so he tells me, I'm gonna come and pick your kids up for some ice cream. When? Thursday. Cool. Okay, cool. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Because he lived right down the street. And I was like, it'd be nice if he took the kids out sometimes, whatever. So anyway, he says, I'm going to come and get him. So that Thursday, man, he never showed up. I called him. He didn't answer his phone. And that's typical kind of, so I'm angry at him. At the time, that was typical. He ain't like that no more. But, man, I went to his job, called him in the parking lot. Man, I was about to fight this dude. I told him, man, don't you ever play me, man. Don't you ever do that to my kids. Like, man, you did that to me. You just the king of letdowns, man. Like, how you gonna sit here and not answer? You could at least answer the phone and just said simply, yo, I can't make it. Like, why would you just, like, yo, who does that? And I was like, man, get out the car. He was like, no, I'm not getting out this car. He was like, move out of the way, man. I gotta go. He was just getting off work. So he was the only one there. But, man, I was just so mad, man. Like, don't you sit here and lie to because my kid's sitting there ready for this dude to pull up. I was so angry, like, because I'm in my moment, I'm like, I'm thinking they feeling what I'm feeling. In their mind, they just like looking around like, I'm kind of anxious for the ice cream, but I don't really know dude like that. Like, I ain't about to be hurt. And they probably would rather just me say, come on, I got y'all anyway. But at that time, it was just like, man, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I think I sat on that for, I didn't do anything for a day or two. And I think I knew he was off the next day or something like that. And he said he was coming by to get him after work. So I knew he was gone that day. Because it was so bad, I called his job. Sometimes his cell phone had died and you got to call him up there. They don't mind that or whatever, man, But anyway, they said he had already gone for the day and he never called or nothing. So it was just like, I walked up to him like he was any ordinary dude. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Like, I don't care about none of that stuff. Like, I respect. Like, that's just who I am. I've always been that way. They always say, Kevin, you're very confrontational. Like, you are confrontational. Like, man, I don't bother people, like, but I'm going to say what I got to say. Like, absolutely. Now I'm the type of person that what I don't want, I ignore. I don't need to do that. I've learned it. I don't want to be a robot. I don't want to be triggered. I don't want for someone to be able to say something to get a behavior out of me or to think I even got to give them my energy. I just cut them out of my life. I've changed. I've grown in so many ways. But at that time, hey, I'm going to tell you what I got to say to you because I'm going to hold you accountable. Like, you're not about to treat me a certain way. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what side of the track you from. Like, I have a certain standard on how I allow people to treat me. I don't go around trying to act hard or tough with anybody. But nobody's going to come and pump me around, like, or treat me beneath my standard. Like, there's not a person alive that can do that. Like, I don't feel that type of fear. I don't know what it feels like. I haven't yet to experience that. Like, to be afraid of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect people. I know that I can't get away with anything with a person either. I know that everybody got a line. I know everybody has a boundary that you don't cross with them. Like, at least they should. A person who will allow anybody to do anything to them is not a good person, man. That's a broken individual. Like, you should know that you can't do anything to anybody. Like, they just gonna let you do anything to them. Like, so yeah, I have that respect for people, but I don't walk around like, if he said something to me, I would be scared to say something back. Man, are you crazy? What y'all talking about? I'm gonna be the cool person to die. Like, I'm gonna look in the gun. I'm gonna look in the eye of the gun and be like, pull the trigger. Do it. I'm gonna grab the gun and be like, do it, bro. Because it's like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not getting into the drama. I'm gonna be the tough guy. There you go. I saw this video with Joe Rogan talking to not Dana White. Was it Joe Rogan? Yeah, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan talking to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was saying something, and Joe Rogan was laughing, and of course, Mike Tyson was like, "That's not funny," you know what I mean? And Joe Rogan, you know, he stopped laughing immediately, and I saw someone in the comments say that, you know, look how quick Joe Rogan stopped laughing just because Tyson said it ain't funny. Like, everybody, like, look at the fear on him. Like, to me, Joe Rogan doesn't say that, but that's what the people in the comments are saying. But I'm thinking in my mind, if I was sitting there talking to Mike Tyson, I wouldn't be scared. Like, he's a human being. Now, I don't believe I can walk up to Tyson and say nothing, like, and start nothing with him. I wouldn't hit Tyson, but I wouldn't hit anybody who ain't hit me. And don't try that, oh, you hit somebody before you would hit Tyson. I would hit them both at the same time. So they can jump. At least he didn't beat me one-on-one. Both of them can jump me there. I'm going out like a tough guy. I'm letting you know. So I ain't gonna start nothing with Tyson, but Tyson better not start nothing with me either. None of y'all better not. Like, what you mean? What are you talking about? What in the world, man? Like, I ain't scared of none of y'all, man. What you mean? I'm about to take my shirt off up out here. See how much weight I lost with this COVID stuff. And I still ain't scared. I ain't never been scared. The Lil John voice. What you mean, yo? Somebody said you on your own now. I'm always on my own. I am born. I keep telling y'all, you by yourself. There's nobody else. You're all alone. Look, you understand what I'm telling you? If I was scared, it'd be only me feeling my fear. Anyway, so I might as well be brave. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about you alone on that. I'm alone on everything. You understand? I already know that. I don't need you to be with me. That's what make me and you. The difference between me and you, I don't need y'all to be with me on that. I don't expect y'all to help me. I got this. I'ma hold this ass whooping. You understand? On my own. But Tyson ain't gonna be able to say that he didn't get hit. You understand? Like, blah, both of them. Him and whoever beside him. If I'm gonna just hit, cause y'all thinking like, if it's a normal person over here, right? If he didn't do nothing to you and Tyson didn't do nothing to you, which one would you hit first? Both of them. You understand? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because the chance that this other dude can beat me up is probably going to be good too. So I'd rather lose to Tyson. See, I thought this through just now. See, I'm ahead of this. You're going to hit the other dude. If he give you a beat down in front of Tyson, now you've lost Tyson's respect. Tyson's like, well, I could have did that. Why you? I'm not going to hit another dude in front of Tyson. Tyson going to think I deserve it. He should have whipped your ass. He walked up and, hell nah. Both of y'all getting hit. That way you didn't beat me one-on-one. And that way he didn't beat me one-on-one. Now, I know I know the damage, the bodily harm would be more. I know that. But what I care about is my spirit, my soul. You understand? I know this is just, like, I know life is but a dream. What would you do in a dream? How about that? What would you do in a dream, Jay? If you was dreaming, okay, and it was Tyson was an innocent bystander, and there was another regular mojo innocent bystander. Your same bill, you know. Which one you hitting first in your dream? You lucid dreaming now. At least they're gonna say the other dude. Right? What you mean? I don't even trust me in a lucid dream with Tyson. Nah, in a lucid dream, Tyson can kiss my ass. You understand? I'm body him. I'm gonna body him. It ain't nobody gonna get me in my dream unless I'm asleep. If I don't know I'm lucid dreaming, if I don't know I'm dreaming, my punch is gonna be slow. It just don't work the same way. And that's because in dreams, there's no space. And so you're thinking in your mind to fight like you in the real world, but is that really your strength that makes you stronger than me in this world, Neo? Do you think that your muscles is what make you fast in this world, Neo? Nah, so when you realize that you are in the dream and you lucid dream and you realize that it's not about muscle, it's not about strength, it's about mental fortitude. That's what it's about. And in that dream, he's gonna go through the air and leave a shape of his body in the wall, like when Tommy Hitman Hearns hit Martin, and the other dude gonna be right beside him, both of them, right, Stephanie? Right beside each other, two body shapes in the wall, both of them gonna be sitting there. In my lucid dream. You can clip this and send this to Tyson. I would still go on his podcast and do an interview with him. Now I'm not saying don't expect me to talk crazy to him when I get there, because that's not. I love Tyson. One of my favorite, most inspiring people in the world. I actually would just get there and build with him. But watch, you wouldn't see no fear in my eyes. I would be sitting there looking right at Tyson, man to man, and we're gonna be talking about stuff, whatever topic, life. Whatever we talking about, though, just know that I'm right there with him. I'm not gonna be sitting there like, I'm gonna be right there with this man. Right, you're gonna be like, well, actually, like the face-off is really like Kevin there for the face-off, man. Like, it ain't gonna be a face-off because we don't have no problems with each other. You understand? But I'm just saying, like, whatever topic we talk about, I'm gonna be there, yo. Like when I talk to anybody, listen, man, we don't even have to continue on this conversation right now. I can prove that. Like, I can prove that. Now, if Tyson be like, why you look at me like, why you looking like you want to try me? I'm gonna simply tell him, no, that's not my intent at all. Because that's the truth. I'm not punking out. I'm not there to start, because that's not my intent. I'm just letting them know, like, we are both kings. We both, you and me both, sir. Like, I don't have to spend my life knocking people out. That's what you did, and I watched it, and it was beautiful. But hey, listen, don't think that if I hadn't did all that at that time too, and went through that whole, if I'd have walked in there at 19 and 17, start training just like you did, I would have did all of that too. What you mean? I'm you and you me. We both. We're gonna be here because he's gonna know that if he spent his life, you know, chasing his spiritual man and manifesting his spiritual guru, he would know that he gonna look right at me and be like, bruh, we just gonna laugh because we're gonna know that we the same cloth, man. You watch, man. He gonna be like, that's greatness. I see the greatness though. You can see it. You can tell. You can't fake it, man. Like I keep telling y'all, you lie all you want to and tell people that you a marathon runner. When people tell you to prove it, your body is gonna tell the truth on you, and the universe gonna say, kiss my ass. You on your own, because you're gonna find out you was always on your own. What happened was you was lying. You told everybody you was a marathon runner, and you got out there and started running and got tired fast as crap, no matter how much you begged your body to show up for you today. Yeah, you don't study for the test. That don't matter how much you sit there and be like, you know what, brain, please, just, God, somebody, please help me pass this. You ever notice that God don't ever show up to give you the answers? ever, like on nothing. You are on your own, and the knowledge that you have in that moment, that's what you are being accountable to, because you can't avoid it. If you haven't spent time working on your best self, the best you're gonna be is who the hell you are. Don't you sit here and I'm listen, man. Don't you sit here and play and think that on any given day you gonna just perform your best symphony. You ain't never damn picked up a violin. Come on, man. I don't care what you think. I don't care. It don't work like that. If you haven't been going to the gym, I do not care how much you used to bench 400 pounds. You can keep telling your friends and family that you can still do it. And they gonna all ride with your ass over there to the gym. And you gonna go in there and be like, Bobby, please show up today so I can prove these hating motherfuckers I can still do this. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna lay up under that weight and it's gonna cave your chest in. Like it should, because you haven't been doing anything. You haven't been doing it. Why should it do that? Why, that life don't work like that. Yes, I will. Sorry, I will. It don't work like that. You got to be accountable to the person that you say you are. Let's just say for sake of just the argument, right? Say I take Tyson up and I say, look, I want to fight, right? Let's spar. We're gonna have a match, right? Say I tell Tyson, man, let's do it. Let's box, because I know Jamie's on here. She's gonna try to call somebody. Let's have a boxing match, Tyson. Do y'all think that there's some type of meditation, prayers that I could do, right? That I'm gonna walk in the ring and really show up, like, and give Tyson, like, really, like, what if I really sit here and was like, nah, what if I, like, come on, body, like, show up now. Go in there and do it, bro. Like, swing with all your might. You can do this. Like, you can do anything if you put your mind to it, Kevin. Yeah, you can do this, bro. This is what you teach. This is your moment. If you walk in the ring and you do this, everybody will want your life coaching. Do y'all think my body gonna just show up and just be stronger than ever that day? No. No, it's gonna look like what it's supposed to look like. Tyson's gonna look like Tyson. I'm gonna look like whatever I look like when I fight. And you're gonna get to see the two collide. You understand? You thought I was about to count myself out? Listen, you're gonna get to see some fireworks. You understand? You're gonna get to see me in action. You're gonna see Tyson in action, and we both gonna experience ourselves through this bout. And we're gonna go like barbarians. We're gonna go at it. What you talking about? We're gonna get to see who we are that day. Both of us. Both of us gonna learn a little bit more about ourselves that day. Okay? Tyson will get to know himself as the murderer that he is. It's just in there waiting to come out. And now we all can see it. No, I'm just playing. Okay. And I will get to know what transition is like. You understand? But it's all me. You understand? And I was there for it. And I went out like a bad, like I told you, like I'm gonna go out. Do it. Do it, man. You think I'm playing? Let me do it. Let me put the blind. Boy, you ain't gonna kill me. You ain't gonna kill me. Ain't no hell. I'm gonna go out like, oh, you gonna give me the gun. The blind, boy. I'm not scared to die. You gonna be mind fucked after that. You never gonna be the same. You gonna be like, what the this man. How you gonna explain that, bruh? Your fingerprints on the gun. You was just trying to scare me. Nah, bruh. Don't play with me. We gonna go all the way. You gonna be a murderer, bruh. Don't play with me. How you gonna explain it? He took it. He shot himself. They ain't gonna believe you. You put that gun in my hand after. We all know that. Karma, yo. You gonna be like, oh shit, gotta get out of there. Nah, yeah, nah, stay right there. They know you did it. Cause right before I did it, I said, fuck you, and said your name. Loud as hell. Oh man, make sure it echoes, man. Don't play with me, yo. Don't threaten me. What y'all laughing for? I don't know what y'all. All right, play with me if you want to. Everybody gone. I already know. When I die, everything is, when you die, everybody go with you. You don't get to see nobody. I kill all y'all. You understand? Blah! Whoa! Whole world, everybody gone. I ain't playing, I'm crazy. I'm just playing. They throw it off. He done told it all. Crazy, yo. Listen. Here's the kicker, yo. Here's the kicker right here. Y'all gonna say and feel some kind of way because I said I kill all y'all. But truthfully, I was talking about killing myself. And real talk, that just mean that it ain't nothing you can say to me, man. You can't even threaten to kill me. I threaten to kill myself, you understand? You ain't scared of nothing. You ain't scared of nothing. when you can do that. You understand? And you gotta mean it. You can't just say it. No, you got don't do it. I'm saying you gotta mean it when you say that you would do that. Say that with a look in the mirror and with all your and say it for real. Like, I will kill you, bruh. I will blow your brain completely out, bro. Who do you think you playing with? Do that. That way you take it off, take anything, you take the power away from anybody. Ain't nobody, at that moment, you free. I will kill you, man. I will choke you out, bruh. I will hold your breath till you die, man. I ain't even gotta choke you. Try me, man. Try me, man. Say You lucky boy. Oh, I was about to kill you. Oh, you lucky you thought. Oh, you lucky you changed. Oh. You lucky one. Oh, you. Now you said it's the type of here, but like, I want no problems with somebody like that. You understand? Ain't no way he got the mental fortitude to do that. You understand? Y'all can't. The moment you can do that, that's when you know you good. You in the matrix. You know that you free. You lucky boy. You lucky as hell. Show you I'm God. I will take your existence from you, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I say I called you a boy. What you gonna do, Kevin? gun is, go get it. I'll be right here when you get back, bro. Watch. See if I move. I'll take the gun from you, and then and I'm gonna end it all. You already know what I'm gonna do. I done told you. You try me if you want to, man. Oh man. You gotta let people know, look, whatever you try to do, I'm gonna take it up a notch. I'm the king, gonna take it up a notch. You understand? Let's turn the heat up, okay? One time I had this match, right? I had a boxing match that I wanted to fight. But this guy I worked with, he came up to me the next day. He had came to my fight. And he tells me, he's like, I just want to let you know, man, I ain't scared of you. And I said, you don't have to be afraid of me, man. I don't want to fight you. I box. Like, it's a sport. I'm not interested in fighting you at all. It's nothing like that. I'm not looking for you to be, no. He goes, I just wanted you to know, I ain't scared of you. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Anyway, he walked away. I thought it was over. I'm like, wow. I'm in the canteen, the break room. I'm in there minding my business. I got some Skittles in my hand. I'm shaking the Skittles up, I'm eating, laughing with some friends at the table, right? And he walks up to me, Kevin. I said, yeah, what's up? He said, I heard you was talking about me. Now, I know I haven't spoken about this guy at all. I haven't talked to anybody about him, got no reason to do that, period. So I know he's lying. I know that he thinks I'm scared of him because the interaction earlier, I didn't show him my teeth. But I really didn't need to. I don't need him to be scared of. I'm not about to bother you, But he walked up to me and he was just like, I heard you was talking about me. Let me tell you what I did, y'all. I said, yeah, I was talking about you. I said all that shit. I had the Skittles in my hand. I threw the Skittles at him. They bounced off him, hitting the wall behind him. Every Skittles is everywhere, okay? He's tasting the motherfucking rainbow. You understand? I made this. He had to taste the damn rainbow. And literally, them Skittles were stuck on his damn face like they do on that commercial. They stole. Matter of fact, I should sue them. Shit, I should sue them. That shit happened to me way before that commercial. I really just thought about that. Like, that shit crazy. I hit that man with every Skittle in that damn pack. Man, boy, I just opened the pack. I said all that shit. What you want to do? About to be sweeter than a motherfucker around that damn candy. When people were slipping up on the man like Harry and Marv off damn Home Alone, boy. Listen. Then he gonna say, oh, nah, we good. Nah, I know we good. What you mean? Boy, I'm about to beat you. I'm about to lose my job in here. Like, I know you did. Like, I'm gonna take it I'm taking it up a notch. Don't you, boy, listen, man. I heard you was, I'm thinking about, because in my mind, I was like, why would you bother me? Like, I ain't nobody, why you gonna walk up to me and try me like that? Skittles was everywhere, man. I should have lost my job. Didn't nobody say that, no. Manager wasn't in there. I was young then. Now I would have said, man, I ain't spoken about you. And I just continue to eat. Because what you ignore goes away. But I'm telling you right now, he knew what Skittles felt like coming by. No, he thought Nolan Ryan threw them damn Skittles. Damn, you had to hit me with them Skittles. Don't tell me what I have to do. I did what I did. What you mean? You should have got more than that. You lucky we was at work. I would have put my hands on you. I would have hit you. I would have hurt you. Like, don't leave. Do you leave me alone, man? Don't leave. I'm a nice guy. You better please leave me alone. Because I'm about to be mad because it's like, I didn't do nothing to you. You didn't have to bother me. Like, you didn't have to do that. He knew I wouldn't talk about him. Buckshot. Yeah, for real. It got real colorful around that motherfucker. You understand? I heard to this day, they still got some Skittles stuck in the wall. It got real colorful around there. Real colorful scene. You can hear them Skittles bouncing off his bones, his forehead. You know, you can hear them Skittles bounce off of. You know how somebody throw a bunch of rocks, you know you can't dodge that. It's like somebody coming at you with that sword. It's the same move. You just gonna jump up and spin, turn your body, and hope that you ain't chopped up in a million pieces or hit with all. And they all the rocks. For me, I got bad luck. But you land, and then you just start chasing the person who threw all the. I'm about to kick your ass. You threw all of them. You know you can't aim. That's why you did that. That's what I did. So I said I came across this on accident. Well, welcome. You hear that? That's dope. That's what's up, man. All of them. Tow him up. Leave me alone. Listen, y'all, man, I'm about to get up off here, man. I'm sitting here going crazy. I don't want y'all to ruin. I don't want to ruin how y'all see me, man. You know. I don't like him now. I thought he was just a serious dude. I didn't know he was funny too. Like, man, he trying to be Mr. Funny Man. Look. I don't really like that. Trying to make people laugh. Come on, man. Take it easy. I won't do it no more. Come back. I don't care. I don't care, man. I can't care. You can't care. You know that, right? Till you get to the moment where you don't care. You're going to be held back. Right? You care what people think of you in your dreams? Don't take it that seriously. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Make it happen. And have the mental fortitude and the emotional intelligence to stick with what you love doing. Don't worry about the outcome. Your job is to just leave it out. Like, get it out of you. Get it out of you. That thing that you know is waiting to get out. That was an amazing laugh. I'm going to leave y'all with this. I told you this. I said this yesterday. I'm going to say this on here as well. Emotional intelligence. That's what that lion has. That's what that tiger has. Even if it's been zooed for its whole life, right? You take a zooed animal out of captivity. I mean, obviously you grow it, you birth a zooed animal. It's never been free. You know, if you leave the cage unlocked, it's going to leave out, right? Every zooed animal, period, right? If you leave those cages open, they will leave, even if they've never been free, even if they've never been to their natural habitat, even if they don't know what to do when they get out, right? Funny, T. Gibbs. They will leave because there's something inside of them that says, there's something out there, man. There's more in me. There's something more in me. Right? And so, emotional intelligence, if you were to listen to that voice, you know that ain't nobody locked the cage on you, right? I know they forever telling you who to be and what style of clothes to wear and how to think and how to live and what makes you a good person or all this kind of stuff, but what I'm trying to say to you is this. You can work that dead-end job if you want to. I mean, even if you don't want to. And you can stay in the cage. Or you can say it's more out there for me, right? I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I got what it takes. And do what you love to do. Be smart about it. But you have the wit to figure that out. Stop counting yourself out. Stop settling for that comfort. You understand? I said yesterday, I think they call it a check because it's what they call it in school, right? When you get your money from work, your earnings, they call it a check. You got your check. It's like you did something right. And that's what you want to do in school. You want to get checks. You want to say the answer the way they taught it to you, so they can say right and give you a check, right? And so you feel like, I got to keep getting my checks. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I got to keep, that's the right things to go to work. We're supposed to get a job, right? What's your job? Where do you work at? What do you do for a living, kid? You're always on here with your videos, man. Where do you work? You should be at a job like everybody else, making your money, like everybody else, earning it the right way. Crazy. Nah, I'm gonna earn money the way my soul intended me to. Come on, y'all. You better get it out of you, because you hear that voice. Now, if you don't hear that voice, it ain't for you. Get the invest, exactly. Yeah, create from within, because that's why I keep telling you, your greatness is deep down on the inside of you, man. Nobody can see it. Nobody can see it. You're not going to find nobody that's going to see your true greatness. Nobody. You got to uncover it. You got to uncover it. You have to. Ain't nobody can do it for you. But once you do, man, I promise you, boy, that's going to be your greatness you see. And you're going to be thankful for every moment that you poured into your greatness. You will. And you'll be thankful for every moment that you pushed past those moments of self-doubt when you thought about quitting. You'll be like, I'm so glad I kept going. I'm so glad I kept training and practicing. Look at how strong I became. Look at how much further I became. Look at how much I've grown in my mind and my knowledge. Look at how much I've accomplished. Look at how high my credit score has gotten. I've never thought I could have a credit score this high. I've never gotten these type of interest rates. My life has totally changed, not because I make necessarily more money, but because I fixed my credit, and now I have all the same things I normally had, but my bills are way less because I took the time to fix that stuff and refinance and pour my time and attention into myself, and instead of trying to be everybody else's savior, giving everybody my hard-earned money when I could apply that money that people don't ever pay me the heck back, and put that on stuff, right? And take care of stuff instead of sitting here being mad now because they don't have it when I need something. I could have just put that up somewhere. I could have just wrote that book. I could have just made that song. I could have just did that thing to make me money, and I wouldn't even be in this position to need it from nobody to even be having this type of conversation. Honestly, I am my own worst enemy. It's me. I'm bullshit. I'm number one bullshitter guy. I'm in my own way. So let me just be consistent. Let me work on my self-discipline. When I don't feel like getting up tomorrow and doing the very thing I promised myself I'm going to get up tomorrow, I'm going to know that I need to have emotional intelligence. And that means not listening to how I feel. That means getting up and saying, I'm going to do what I know to do anyway, period. Just like I would do when I would go to work for them, whether I felt like it or not. I got my hind end up, right? And I went to work. I did it, man. I did it. And I can do the same for me. If I can do that for them for a check, I can do it to me. I can do it for me for my greatness. And your greatness may be a billionaire. Your greatness may be a millionaire. Your greatness may be a thousandaire. Your greatness may be being happy doing what you love doing and finding a way to do that, even if it just covers your bills. If you are happy, that is what success and truly being rich is. Can you right now imagine the life of a rich person, the day of a rich person? What they gonna do? What they want to do? Imagine the day for a rich person. I know y'all might they buying stuff, right? Imagine a day for a rich person, a normal day. What y'all think they're doing? Just online buying shit? Like, I'm rich, bitch, I'm buying shit. It really, your boxes is gonna pile up. So at some point, like buying stuff, right? Buying a whole bunch of stuff is like boring. Like, why? Like, why keep doing that? So what does a rich person do during the day? They relax. They do what they love to do. They paint. They do stuff. They just do what they want to do. Right? Your idea of being rich means, driving around all these fancy cars or having a certain type of house or having all these certain things. But let's be real. Rich is truly being able to have your freedom. So if you forgot about getting all those things first and said, how much does my freedom cost? Truthfully, how much does my freedom cost? Because if I had my freedom, I could be a millionaire. Like if I didn't have to go to work every day for somebody, if I could just do what I love to do and find a way to sell that, I could be a millionaire. I could take care of myself, even if it's not being, because I don't care about being a millionaire necessarily. It's like, I'm just saying, because they may not speak for all of y'all. Y'all might say, I don't care about that. I'd like to have a house on a river and paint and make clay pots and make swords so I can chase Kevin around with them. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, sell, as long as you selling some of those swords and paying some of your bills. Hopefully you sell out of the motherfuckers. If you come up to me with a sword, I'm taking it from you and I'm going to samurai kill myself out of it. Like, respect, I'm going. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to do something you never could do, that you never could do to yourself. You're going to be like, I could never do that. And you're going to know I'm a better man than you. So be a blacksmith or swordsmith all you want. I can one-up you. I'm going to one-up you every time. Now, I'm not going to be mad at you for chasing your dreams and going and doing what you're going to do, even if you come and threaten my life with it. You understand? So it don't matter what effect your dreams have on me. Chase your dreams. Be who you're going to be. It don't matter. I don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. If it make you happy, come at me. Come at me with the sword. But it better be a damn good sword. For real. Be the best blacksmith you can be. Be the best whatever you can be. And then come at me, bro. Go do it, yo. Go be the best you can be and then come at me with everything you got. You understand? You understand, yo? Go be a singer. Before you can get your words, saying songs out, come and try to outsing me. I'm going to outsing you by singing louder. It don't matter if it's better. They're going to hear me louder than you, so they're not really going to know who doing what. You understand? It don't matter what you say you can do. Long as it better be good. It better be good. Because if it don't, I'm a burn you. It don't matter. Because I can do a lot of stuff on the spot. I don't need a lot of training. I got a lot of talent. I got a lot of raw talent. A lot of things I can just do. Believe it or not. I've always been good at anything, for real. So you better be practicing. You come up to me trying to dance, I will outdance you. Okay? I will outdraw you. I can do a lot of stuff. So you better have been practicing, because I can do it just raw talent. You understand? I do. I just got a lot of raw. It ain't a lot I can't do. You understand? So I'll beat you with cooking or anything. Whatever you want to do. We can do any competition you want. Uno, whatever. I'm competitive. But go. That's my last encouragement to y'all. Go be your greatest person, and then come at me. Okay? I want to see your greatness. I would love to see it, yo. Come at me, bro, with everything you got. You understand? Do you understand me? Go be great. You got it. You got this. I can't wait to see it. I really cannot wait to see it, man. I love y'all reflection. Yeah, man, this is an amazing build, man. Amazing build, yo. Listen, Mike, it don't matter. Rock, paper, scissors, it doesn't matter. You understand? Knock, knock jokes, draw four. Listen, it does not matter. Tic-tac-toe, SOS, battleship. Listen, it don't matter what it is. I will race you barefoot in the snow. I will out-drink you in wine, and to be whatever you want to do. You can just, but be practiced. Be. It needs to be something that you have worked on. Don't come at me and just try to challenge me to some weird stuff. It needs to be your greatness. It needs to be your greatness. So if you tap dance and you go and you work on your craft, you come up to me and say, Kevin, I want to challenge you to. I saw your video. I went and started working on myself, and I'm the best tap dancer I've ever been. I do these shows and I'm doing all this great stuff. Listen, I challenge you to a tap dance competition. I will get up right then and on the spot. It don't matter what I'm doing, on the spot, and I'm gonna tap that ass. Pause. Okay. I want. You'll be like, how? I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna leave like that. I'm gonna leave the room. We ain't even gonna get to meet each other formally. I'm out. Tap. I don't even gonna get to see what you can do. I'm doing that dance and I'm gone. Congratulations. You gonna hit me on Instagram? That was me. Okay, well, great meeting you. But just be honest, would you have won? They were like, nah, I wouldn't have won. I'm going back to practice. Exactly. Because I told you. I already warned you. I don't care about what you can do. That's the thing about it. I'm going to show you what I can do. When you come up and challenge me, you better just walk up and do it. You better just do it. Because if you tell me it's a competition, I'm doing it on my way out. I'm just playing, man. I'm there for it. I'm going to stand there right there and look at you like it ain't good at all. I'm like, no, that was that. I ain't gonna lie, that was cold right there. When you did that part, I was gonna hold the face, but I can't even front on that. If it's good, if it's really great, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to tell you it was great. I'm for real. I wouldn't hate, but I'm gonna start off like you got to bring me emotionally down. I'm going to start off stern because you can't come in nice. You gotta when you come in, you gotta come in stern. You can always be more lenient. You can always lighten up. But once you come in real soft, you can't ever apply more pressure because it don't work like that. So as soon as you start saying, I'm gonna start dancing, or performing or whatever it is that you do. Okay, if you do taxes, I'm gonna look at how you do somebody's taxes. Whatever it is that you do, my face is gonna be like this at first. Go. And if you start doing great stuff, cutting backflips and actually doing them, and actually doing all the stuff, then you're gonna start seeing my look come down a little bit. I'm gonna be like, okay. If it's really great, before you know, I'd be like, yo, that you amazing. If you get that out of me, you the last person who made me do that was Michael Jackson. He came up to me, and I was Wolverine hunting with Napoleon Dynamite. I'll never forget it. we had just came back from a kill. Amazing, big Wolverine. You should have saw it, man. But it was on the back of the pickup, and we had stopped by this place that sold pies, this little pie restaurant. And I'm in there, and I'm sitting down and eating, and you wouldn't even believe it, man. Michael Jackson came up in that little restaurant, a little hole in the wall. I don't even think it's there no more. Okay, but he walked into the place. Forget the name of that place, but the pies wasn't that good. But Michael Jackson was in there, and when he saw me, he walked up to me. He was like, he said, "Who's bad?" That's the first thing he asked me, and I told him straight up that I'm bad. I jumped up, I did a moonwalk, and he looked at it, and he knew right then. I promise you. Now, when he gave me his moonwalk, I'm not gonna lie, it was better, and that's why he drew me to tears. That's the only reason, because it was perfect. It was damn near perfect. I said damn near. The reason it was damn near perfect because the floor was slippery, and his foot came forward a little bit too much, and you could tell that's not a move that he do. He was trying to catch his damn fall. He tried to play it off. But everybody know when somebody trying to catch their fall. That was not his normal moonwalk. Now, he did get back into it. It was a split second, but the cool ones can always tell. We can always tell when you hiding your slip up in your trip. We heard it. We saw it. We saw you at that light jog now. We all know this because 2 steps ago, Your shoes, the grip on your shoes, grip the ground too damn good, and that got you into that little light jog. Now listen, the people who not cool, they didn't see it. They didn't even know. They thought you just started picking up your pace. See, but I see your ass. I see it. You trip like a motherfucker. Because I saw it was in slow motion to me because I'm cool like that. I can see it. You know, the colder it gets, things slow down. Things begin to slow down. I'm cool as a motherfucker. So life happens for me in slow motion. I'm like the Flash. I'm like, really, you know how everything for him is really happening. Like, that's me. Y'all think I'm not moving at the same pace. I'm actually slowing down so y'all can keep up. I saw you as soon as you got ready to do that shit years ago. I always knew you was a piece of shit I was just there for the drama. You understand? I liked it. I knew you was a piece of shit. Same day, first day you go, what's up, bro, God? I knew you was full of shit. I knew you was saying that because the people around you say that and you don't got your own words. You like to copy people. As soon as you got around me, you start taking my words and shit. You didn't even say bro, God no more. You were saying rise and shit. I knew you was a piece of shit. What up, bro, God? You need to record it. Let me know. I knew it. The first time you lost my footage out your camera, I knew it. I just didn't say shit. I was like, I'm gonna delete it, my mother. That came on now, this damn. Oh, I knew it. My bad, bro, God. I knew it. I be knowing. I always be knowing. You know, you just can't judge too quick because they'll think you an asshole. I knew I would. Something telling me not to deal with this person. Something's telling me do not deal with this person. You like, you don't give him a fair chance. Yeah, I was way ahead of you. I knew it. I'm the Flash. I see you on your way and stab me in the back like this. I see that shit. I see it. Y'all know y'all intuition be the same. You see it. But you need to experience for some reason. You need to do it. That's why you here. That's what you're here for. 51st dates. You getting to know yourself every single experience, man. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to leave y'all alone after this one. I love y'all, man. Please stay tuned. I will see y'all in the rise again the next day. All right. I knew it. Right. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all, man. Be evolution. Be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And listen, go get some Rise shirts, for real. www.betheevolution.org. Lacey Jamie, will y'all type that in for me again, please? www.betheevolution.org. Support the movement, family. All right? Rising out of the matrix. Go get your shirt. Send me photos. Tag me, post when you post them. You know, we rising out of the matrix. We the matrix family. We go back into the matrix like Trinity, some of y'all Neo, some of y'all Morpheus, but we on the same team. We plug in to go in and free people, all right? Then we come back out. You understand? Pause. But that's what we do. You understand? So let us know, man, that y'all support us, man, by getting one of those amazing shirts. It's gonna be so dope. So just get your shirts, please, and I look forward to shipping y'all shirts out and seeing y'all in them. Okay? Be evolution, be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting the other. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos, it is in that chaos that you find yourself. Peace.